All right, what is going on out there, YouTube? I know it is super late. Usually don't get a live going this late, but I figured screw it. I was watching my buddy at TCG Zooty, and he was going live, so I said screw it, I could do it live as well. Inspired me to go ahead and go live. Like the title says, got a little bit of collections to process tonight. Super excited to get into that. But welcome everybody, welcome on into the stream. Make sure you guys hit that like button if you haven't already. I hope you're a subscriber. And yeah, let's go ahead and crack into a Mountain Dew. Let's go ahead and crack into a Mountain Dew. I realize you gotta do these left-handed to really get the Mountain Dew logo. I gotta drink it with my left hand. Yes, sir. Yeah, it should be kind of just a laid-back stream tonight. Just rip. Gotta do the do. That's right. What was that? Is that Zeth? Zeth Loveless? Loveless? Is that what we call you? Loveless? Zooty Raid. Right on, Zooty Raid. What up, Zooty? Yes, sir. Loveless. Okay, I like it. I like it. Right on, right. Well, welcome, everybody. Welcome on in. Yeah, like I said, we're just going to be processing a little bit of Pokemon collections tonight. Some stuff I got from shopgoodwill.com. It's definitely my place. I like to source my Pokemon cards a lot of times. Shouldn't have anything, I don't think, like crazy in these collections. Although I hope. There's definitely some mystery in some of it. You know, you're only going off of a few pictures of a group of cards. And sometimes those pictures don't tell the whole story. Sometimes they tell more than they need to. I definitely got a collection here in the last couple days that I'm really not even going to break even on. After I end up paying eBay fees and shipping costs and everything to sell all these cards and ship them all out, I'll probably end up losing money on that one. But I had another one where I spent $32 and I'm going to end up having a $500 profit off of it. So there's ups and downs. It's my real name, Broski. Oh, it's my real name, Broski. Loveless. That's cool. Zeth Loveless. That's cool. I like that. It's a good name. I like the Broski too. And then yeah, I figured go ahead and also open up a couple packs. Nothing too crazy. Obviously, we do all of our big pack openings on Wednesday night. That's kind of the night we do a little spoiling ourselves, do a little degen out, and open up a bunch of stuff. I think this week we're gonna be going ahead and getting into another booster box of Pitch Black, baby. 36 packs of Pitch Black awesomeness. We opened up a booster box already on this stream of this when the set came out. That booster box was specifically from Danny Phantom. This one, though, is from Pokemon Center. Whether that matters or not, I don't know. The Danny Phantom one, the cellophane was really loose. If it was something you wanted to keep sealed for a long-term investment, that was not the one. This one was definitely a better shaped one. But I don't think I'm going to keep it sealed. I think that I'm starting to become a bit of a ETB sealed person. I don't know. Right now I have a few ETBs. I usually rip them open in the past, but it's Chaos Rising and Pitch Black. And, you know, the last few sets, Chaos Rising, Pitch Black, Perfect Order, they're okay. But, you know, they're not the big hype sets. They're not what we're all going crazy about right now, that's for sure. And there's definitely a lot of those still on the shelves currently. But, yeah, like I said, probably open up a couple packs, get into a couple boxes. I've got this one box here is from, what is it? Goodwill Industries of Columbia. I don't know what that means. Columbia, maybe that's DC is what I assume. The District of Columbia, maybe. I'm not sure. But that is specifically 3 different lots. So 3 different auction wins I won in that box that I combined together from the same location to get better shipping rate. Instead of paying one flat shipping rate, I'm doing a combined shipping for 3 items, saving myself a lot of money. Because the shipping on these things are usually $10 to $15 from Goodwill. Most collection wins you buy. But that $10 to $15 one time really allows you to bid better on some of these other things and win a few different items from the same location. And then I have another box that's probably got the better stuff in it that I definitely know I should have some better stuff in it. Specifically on the thumbnail of this live, there is a reverse hollow Magikarp. We're sporting a Magikarp hat this episode, this live. That Magikarp reverse is nice. I would love to see that card. It would be amazing if it was just like something insanely great shape that'd be graded. I doubt it. I'd never, ever, hardly ever come across cards that I get from Goodwill that are gradable cards. Although it has happened. We had the Jesse and James ult art, the nice full art from Sun and Moon era or whatever it is. I think it was. Really, really dope card. Really, really dope Jesse and James card. I had that card come in from a Goodwill collection, and I sent it away to be graded and got a 10. And we already sold that 10 a while back and everything. So you get some decent cards sometimes for sure. Rip the vid. I don't have any vid. I was lurking on your profile and noticed you were vending in Orlando. Are you based in Florida? I am based in Florida. Yeah, I vend reptile shows. So I was vending a reptile show in Orlando. Yep, I'm based in Florida. I'm between Orlando and Daytona, so I'm like a perfect little spot. 40 minutes from Orlando and 40 minutes from Daytona. It's a perfect little spot. Definitely allows for a lot of good times to be had with the fam. You know, a lot of good options as far as things to do for the fam. You know, being between those two locations. But I travel all over the place too. I do a lot of reptile shows. I haven't done a whole lot of stuff outside of Florida. I don't think I have anything planned in a while. I've been trying to stay a little more closer to home lately. The older I get, the closer to home I want to be. It is what it is, right? But yeah, so let's go and open up a couple packs. I went to Target today, and Target had some packs. My Target has, it was probably like 3 weeks ago, maybe a month ago. There was a lot of craziness that happened in my Target, my local Target. There was definitely some fights. There was a gun pulled. Not necessarily over Pokemon per se, just people being congregated together in the same space, standing in line for hours, being annoyed with each other, being annoyed they're still standing there. Obviously they're there for Pokemon, but they weren't like fighting over Pokemon, you know what I mean? It was just, I think that the gun that got pulled, that was a couple months ago. The gun got pulled. The guy, like, I think he got his nipple pinched. I think the guy, like, pinched his nipple, like, because he was being a tool or whatever. And he pinched his nipple, so the guy pulled a gun. I don't know. I don't know. I wasn't there. I'm all second, third hand in this whole story. But anyways, because of that incident and because of a couple other incidents, my local Target is no longer doing their standard every Tuesday drop. They are no longer announcing when they will be getting product. It's just kind of random. And since they started that, I pretty much can go to Target every single day and get Pokemon packs. I have absolutely no problem getting Pokemon packs at this point. It's not going to be the things I want. They don't have first partner boxes and Ascended Heroes and all that. You know, we've got some Pitch Black Bits blisters. I got a couple Chaos Rising blisters. And I did, you know, manage to get, I'm not going to pull it down, it's way up there. I got a Chaos Rising ETB. So, I mean, you know, Chaos Rising ETB at MSRP, can't complain. Just random. I just walked in there, it was 5 o'clock. It was 5 o'clock today in the afternoon. Walked into Target, walked up to customer service. Always make sure you check your customer service counters. They don't keep product on the shelves anymore. At least any of the Targets here in Florida, all of the product is kept behind the customer service, and you have to go and ask them for it. But figured I'd catch back up here on chat. Sweet, I'm not far from you. Oh, that's cool. I had a buddy at the Reptile Show. That's cool. Yeah, I've been doing the Reptile shows. That has been my full-time gig since 2018. I have been working for myself. I got let go of my job in 2018, and I've just been working for myself since. And yeah, I've been doing reptile shows. That's been my main source of income. That's how we pay the mortgage, keep the lights on, and everything, you know? Well, I mean, the wife has her own income too, but that's my income. Thanks for reminding me why. Carrie, yeah, no, for sure. My nipples are pierced. Someone pitches out, pull it up here. Maybe that was the case. Maybe he just had it done. Maybe it's infected. I don't know. But from whatever had happened, it was definitely something stupid. Hey, Miss, welcome. Oh, what's up, Miss Independent? Stop by to show support, like you're live. And hi, chat. What's up, Sleep? What's up? Yeah, I was hitting you up earlier. I'm glad you got your package. I'm definitely glad you got your cards. I wish there was something in the little extra pack though. That would have been great. Is it bad that I say that? I'm glad there wasn't like a gold Greninja in it. No, I'm just kidding. I still would have been just excited if there was something crazy in it, but also kind of. uh, my wife is, and I'm so glad that I was able to help you complete your first partner collection. That's great. That's awesome. Zeth, Rippin, and Zooty. Zeth, Rippin, and Zooty. That's like a little like gang, man. You guys should like be like Backstreet Boys or something, or like no, not Backstreet Boys. Boys, not Boys to Men. Dang it! Ah, I'm being an old man here, forgetting my freaking roots. My wife is gonna make me go now. She wants a new reptile. Oh yeah, that's cool. It's Florida. What do you expect? Yeah, no, definitely, definitely. Yeah, you should definitely come by. I think so. The big reptile show that you want to go to is happening in 2 weeks. So not this weekend, but next weekend is the biggest reptile show in. They say it's the world. I don't know that they get to necessarily claim it's the biggest one in the world, but that's what they say. They've been making that claim for a long time. There is a couple other candidates out there, one in Europe and one in Illinois. Not Littleton, Tinley Park, Illinois. Those are going to be our other two big candidates for shows, but the biggest one we have here in Florida for sure is Daytona Beach, the National Reptile Breeders Expo. This is their 50th or 35th, 36th year straight they've been having this show. It used to be in Orlando way back in the day, but it's been in Daytona for a long time now. This is actually my 33rd year attending this show straight. I've been going to this show since I was 13 years old. I'm 45 now. Y'all do the math. But yeah, so it's a really great show. It's huge. It's huge. It's definitely the biggest in Florida by far. By far the biggest in Florida. Biggest in the world, I don't know. I haven't been out there enough in the world. It's the biggest show I've ever been to, and I've been to a lot. I've been to shows as far west as Texas and as far north as North Carolina. So been to a lot of different shows, and it's big. You should definitely check it out if you guys are interested in picking up anything or just a day to go kind of check out the zoo. It's a really good spot. It's like $20 admission, and like I said, it's not this weekend but next weekend. National Reptile Breeders Expo. Check it out. Google it. But let's go and rip a couple packs. Right, I'm gonna do a couple Chaos Rising, and then I'm gonna get into this collection box. Too funny. I might have been infected or something. All right, Chaos Rising. First pack. Let's see if we can't get a little life going, get a little action going. Go ahead and start us off with a gold Greninja. We've already got the SIR Greninja. I mean, I wouldn't mind another one of those, you know what I mean? But we need the gold. I have yet to pull a gold from any of the Mega Era series. All of the Mega Era sets, from Mega Evolution all the way to Pitch Black, I have yet to pull a gold card. I have opened, it's have to be like 1,000 packs at this point. It's got to be close to 1,000 packs I've opened of the Mega Era without a single gold card. It's kind of disrespectful at this point. You all owe me. You all owe me a gold card. It'll probably be like the worst one too. What's the worst gold card? What would you guys say is the worst gold card from the Mega Era? I feel like at this point in time, it's probably the Lucario and Gengar from Mega Evolution. Just because it's the first set, it's the base set. Base sets don't always go too well. The set itself, all of the hits, all of the cards have dropped a lot since the set came out. So I think that's probably the worst ones value-wise to hit. Look-wise, I don't know. It might be a toss-up, honestly, between the Greninja or the Darkrai. I don't know that I'm all that excited about either one of those. But that Froakie, Metagross, Ninetales, Octillery, Kakuna, and a Crobat. Nothing in those Chaos Rising. Target Jitme. The guy at the counter said if I get something big, he wants half the profits. I told him, okay, buddy, half of 50 cents. You're welcome. Do better, Pokemon. Tell him. Goodness gracious. Gold incoming. I wish. All right. Let's go and get these out the way. And we're going to go ahead and open up this first box. I think I'm going to save the better of the two collections, at least the two collections, the better of the two that I think it is. I think the one from Tennessee is the better of the two. So I'm going to save that one for last, and we'll go ahead and open the one from Columbia. I don't really remember where the Columbia is. Maybe it was a Carolina, perhaps? Maybe it was a Columbia in Carolina. I don't remember. And it doesn't say. It doesn't give me that kind of info. Yeah, it doesn't like even... Oh, it's Washington. Yeah, it's Washington. But it's not Washington, D.C. It's Washington State. Columbia, Washington State? That's weird. Because, like, the District of Columbia is in Virginia. That's weird. Okay. All right, right. So we got this group. Got some OG vintage in this group. Looks like there's a good amount of vintage. Just looking at the sides of the cards, I can definitely see some oldness to it. They didn't have good pictures for this lot. They kind of just fanned these cards out and just kind of took a picture. All you really saw was the edge of each card. You have no clue what these are. And then they showed like a couple ones. I knew that the Psyduck's there, and I think there's also a Slowbro, old vintage Slowbro. This group here as well, I think I paid a little much for this one, but the other two I only paid like $16 for. I think I paid a little more for this one than I should have. I think this one was like $46, $49, and the other two, that's all hollows. That's all hollows. All of that. Hollows, reverse hollows. Yeah. Okay. Maybe that'll help. That'll help a little bit. I mean, it's just bulk, but bulk hollows and reverse hollows is good stuff. I think we'll save the Psyduck for last out of this box. And maybe we'll get into this one. I like the Komiya card. I just recently relisted a whole bunch more Komiya cards, Tamakazu Komiya cards on my eBay. I also added a bunch more Yukimori cards to my eBay as well. So if you guys are in search for any of those artists, I just had today, while I was having dinner with the wife, a customer put in a 64 card order on my eBay. 64 cards for $107 after they saved 15%. So it was probably like $150, and then they saved off of my buy two get one freeze, my buy three get one freeze. So they probably saved about $40 all in all. Because right now I'm doing a 15% off discount off my eBay. So everything on my eBay is 15% off. All you gotta do is scan the QR code, goes right over to my eBay, and also it's linked in the description. Really great way to save yourself a lot of money on some Pokemon cards right now. And it's a good way to give me a little support as well. Do a little shopping on my eBay. Really appreciate that. And if you're not looking for anything right now, go ahead and follow over there. Head over to eBay and give me a follow. You can follow people on their eBay as well. So I'm just going to kind of start sifting through these a little bit. I'm going to kind of get them processed out how I want them to be stacked up. We're going to start off with a few different stacks. Make some room here. So I'm going to have like a stack of non-hollows for all gray border stuff. There's Scarlet and Violet and Mega Era, right? I'm going to have a stack of non-hollows for Sword and Shield. I'm going to have a stack of non-hollows for Sun and Moon and older. And then I'll have a stack of any of the hollows, reverse hollows for those as well. And then I'm also going to have a stack for all the artist cards I pull. I specifically pull out Komiya cards, Tamakazu Komiya. I pull out Yukimori cards. I pull out the crochet artworks, Sako Ito's. And I pull out Shinji Kanja. I've yet to list any Shinji Kanja cards, but Shinji Kanja is a really awesome artist too. It's very similar to Komiya. He actually did the Magikarp card that everybody loves from Paldea Evolved. Same artist, but these are all, the bulk cards that he did as well. G's all the way from the West Coast. Yeah. Definitely all the way from the West Coast. It did take a little while to get here. You're right. It did take a little bit longer to get here. I used to live in Alexandria, Virginia, Beltway spot for Virginia, D.C., and Maryland. Hated it. I never have lived anywhere outside of Florida. I've only ever lived in Florida, but I've been a lot of different places. I've been to Virginia. I did uh, a Home Depot. I used to put up all the brand new shelving and product in brand new Home Depots before they were opened up to customers. We go and put all the shelving in, put all the product in. It was a whole company position and everything. But I did one in Virginia Beach, Chesapeake Bay, Virginia. So that was the one time I went up there. I don't think I've ever been up there again. There was a reptile show that was happening up there that I was thinking about stopping by one time, but I never went. I never wanted to head back up there again. I never really had luck with that show promoter, so I just didn't want to take the gamble. You know, when you're doing these reptile shows, just like with anything, you know, it's a big gamble. I have a lot of upfront costs that I have to take care of, outside of just awesome little Metapod and Mareep. Outside of just traveling and hotel expense and all that, you know, I've got all my table expense. Some of these shows I spend. The Daytona show this coming in 2 weeks, those 3 tables cost me $900. $300 per table. This thing is beats. $300 per table. And they're also going to come around over the weekend and collect money for power. I'm probably going to pay like another $125 in power. So, you know, just in table costs and that, it's a lot. It's a lot. And I imagine to do like a big card show, it'd probably be similar too, for sure. Tandy Mouse is definitely a good cards to list bulk wise on TCG player, for sure. Awesome order. You showed that in a short. I haven't showed that one in a short yet. The 64 card order, no. So that was placed today, and I'll be posting that probably tomorrow, maybe not tomorrow, maybe Wednesday. I'll be posting it because I have a video coming out tomorrow. I still have to finish it up. I've already done the what's going out kind of part of the video, what I sold on my eBay and all that. But I'm doing kind of a why you should make YouTube content kind of a video, just to inspire others to make some content, just something for me additional to talk about, to have my own content to make, you know. Yeah, so far, nothing too crazy in this group. I didn't really expect a whole lot from it. It's just, you know, mostly very basic bulk. Not even a whole lot of artist cards I like to pull. I do see a couple things that are like playable. Maybe I'll go back through it all later when I want to dissect a little further. I never just go through all this stuff once. A lot of times I go through these collections 3-4 times before I end up deciding to sell it all off, which I'm going to be doing here soon. I'm going to be having 65,000 bulk cards. I'm going to be sending off to one guy. That's 10 boxes of cards going off to one person. Wow, crazy for all the overhead costs. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, definitely a lot for overhead costs to do shows. That's probably my most expensive show. It's my most expensive show and like one of my most local shows. But then, like, you know, the family, we wanna go and stay on the beach. You know, we're 40 minutes from the beach, but we're not on the beach. You know what I mean? Got that nice Sensity little Komiya card or Yukimori card there. So, you know, we want to stay on the beach. It's also like the big show that all the vendors come to just kind of hang out and party. We have a big auction on Saturday night that everybody's just drinking, having a good time at. Don't drink, kids. But yeah, it's usually a really good time, you know. So a lot of money spent as far as that goes and everything. So I have been the last couple of years trying to be a little more wiser with all that and not blow so much money on that weekend, and it needs to be more profitable. Not that I don't make money that weekend. It's definitely one of my best performing shows. It's just also one of the most costly. But, you know, you got to spend money to make money. That's the way it goes. That's the way life goes. If you guys are, I know I'm kind of going through these fast. If there's something you suggest that I do better. I don't know if I'm not holding them closer enough to the camera or anything. I'm not really watching my camera. I'm watching the cards. Oh, we got a sticker. We got a sticker. Watch out. It's Pikachu doing a little dab, y'all. We got a dab sticker. Can we just put them on the mirror and get a little dab? Ooh. I don't know, y'all. I don't know, y'all. It's kind of fire. That's kind of cool. That'd be cool if Charizard could hold him. Ah, he's not going to stay there. All right. We're going to put him here. We're going to put him there. He deserves it. He deserves it. Let him chill. Let him hang out. Little dabbing Pikachu. I like it. Too funny. Pika dab. 10 boxes. Wow. 10 boxes. Got another Shinji Kanja. Definitely pull those. Oh, the 10 boxes of bulk. Yeah. 10 boxes of bulk. Yep. It's a lot of cards. 10, if it fits, it ships. Large boxes. So it's going to cost me about $30 a piece to ship those out. And I'll probably be getting from the buyer $120 upwards to $175 per box, depending on how much hollows and non-hollows are in each box. So all in all, I'll clear about $100 a box after I pay for shipping and everything. Not the most money, not the most profit, but it's all bulk that I've already super processed. I've already pulled all the value out of. There's no good Pokemon in it left. It's all the blah stuff. There's not any good playable cards left in it. I've pulled all those out. I've gone through it multiple times. So I'm very, very confident that I didn't leave anything left behind. Nothing I wanted was left behind. So I've got all the great stuff out of it. And, we'll just build from there. Nice Bionicle. I guess nice Komiya card. Tamakazu Komiya. I know I'm not doing good about showing the cards on the camera here. I'm just trying to go through them quick. I feel like this part is better doing on landscape, just because I have a wider screen to do this with versus the smaller thing. But you know how we are with landscape. We're not friends with that guy, right? We don't like landscape. We're anti-landscape around these parts. Quite literally, my lawn needs to be mowed something fierce. Oh, nice little Clefairy. I like that. Nice older card. It's going to be probably XY era. Beautiful stuff. Got a little damage to it. Definitely not the best of shape cards, which is really unfortunate. That's kind of how it goes sometimes when you're getting these random collections from Goodwill. They're not always beat, but you're going to get some cards in them that are. You know what I mean? You're going to have to go through them. You're going to have to condition them. You're going to have to find out which cards have play to them and list them accordingly if you are a reseller or adding to your own collection or whatever your case is. But like I said, I highly recommend sourcing cards from Goodwill. For sure. Not a plug at all. They don't pay me to say that. But they're welcome to. I'll be a Huckleberry. I like that Caterpie. That thing's cute. It's a cute little Caterpie for sure. Yeah, I need to start sourcing some more bulk cards. It's been a while since I've really went out locally to source cards. It's so much easier just to sit at home and scroll on shopgoodwill.com and buy cards that way and have them shipped to my house. I mean, I also buy collections on eBay too. I'll bid on collections on eBay as well. Goodwill pay the man his royalties. Tell him. Goodwill pay the man his royalties. Tell him, man. For sure. They owe me. I mean, I've been sponsoring Goodwill since sponsoring Goodwill is a thing, man. I got so many videos, so many lives, so much content surrounding Goodwill. I do have one negative video. That turned into a positive as far as Goodwill goes. So, we have to critique them honestly. So I had collection of cards that I got from them, right? And it was one of my biggest spins I've ever done on there. Sometimes these collections go on there for thousands of dollars. Like, it's stupid money on Goodwill. Goodwill for thousands of dollars. I've seen the Moonbryon on Goodwill for like $1,800. Like, it's crazy. So I got this collection in. I think I probably paid like $600 and something for it, right? Like, again, one of the biggest ones I bought. I usually kind of like to stay below $100, but sometimes I'll go above that if I feel I need to. But this collection, like I said, it was like a $600, and it was all packs. And in the photos, they definitely did their best to represent them as sealed packs. And it was a bunch of Sword and Shield stuff. There was Sun and Moon base in there. Excuse me. So it was just a great collection of what appeared to be sealed packs, all stacked into tins, into like lunchbox tins or whatever. I finally got the collection in, and lo and behold, they're all open. All the packs are open. Obviously, all the hits have been pulled out of them. And you can just tell by looking at them in that video that they really did their best to put these things back in this tin just how it was and not show the fact that they were all open. They did, to give them credit, they did show a couple cards, a couple packs. There was like one photo that had like 1 or 2 packs in it that were clearly ripped open, right? But those could have been ones that got busted open over time. That happens sometimes with packs. They don't always just stay sealed, especially when you're moving around and stuff. You can have a pack bust open. It's not unheard of. So I just kind of assumed maybe that was the thing. Well, that wasn't. They were all bust open. There was nothing in it. And I spent so much money on it. So much money on it. It was definitely very, very disappointing. It might have been more than $600, honestly. I feel like it was more than that. I feel like it was a lot more than that. It might have been like $800. I don't know. So I reached out to Goodwill, reached out to them, and told them the situation. I'm like, hey, I'm a streamer. I open up stuff online and show it off, and I was going through your thing, and this is what happened. And I feel like, maybe you guys kind of owe me a little something. Maybe we can like get like a credit for a future purchase or something. And the girl said she went ahead and talked to her manager, and they just refunded me the whole entire order. Refunded it all. No questions asked, which really, really, really helped a lot, honestly. It really helped a lot. I needed that extra money at the time, so that was great. And then I got to keep everything. I got to keep it all. And, I mean, the packs were all open, but, and all the hits were pulled out. I mean, we did find, like, a couple things. There was, like, 1 or 2 small hits left behind in the packs. But then there was still a bunch of really good bulk cards on there. And then there was a couple other tins that had stuff in it, had cards like this in it that I was able to go through and find a couple good things in. So it was all definitely worth it. There was one tin in particular that had a bunch of Japanese or a bunch of Chinese cards in it. Bunch of Evolution Chinese cards in it. Full arts and stuff. And, I mean, I've been selling those off here and there. $4 at a time, $5 at a time since I got them. Great little group of cards. And they were free. They were free. I'm holding these cards off to the side. I'm doing a terrible job at that. Maybe I just want you guys to look at my ugly mug instead. Bulk cards, $45 shipping from the West Coast, $15 Pikachu doing the dab, priceless. No, for sure. Definitely priceless. Definitely priceless, Miss Independent. I like it. Oh, Pikachu, he fell. He dabbed too hard. My fault, guy. My fault. Don't dab too hard, man. Stay in your lane. I think I need to shift my stacks a little bit. That's my problem. I need to go to this Sword and Shield pack stack too much, and it's out of camera. So that we'll do that. Move these packs. Put those there. Get the energies out the way. Move everything down. Let's move it on along. Just about through with this first little baggie, right? Got our little baggie, nice little Teddy Rosa. Definitely like that. Definitely feel a lot of, I mean, this thing's got like glue or something on it or something. I don't know. I usually try to toss all of my damaged cards. What do you guys do? What do you do with cards that you know that are just damaged and you don't want to have anymore? They're not worth anything to you anymore. Do you just throw them away? What do you guys do with them? I have a lot of cards that are just too damaged for me to bother with. Either they're not valuable enough, even though they are damaged, to have me bother selling them, or whatever the case is, are just too far gone. I don't want them in my damaged binder, you know. I don't want them for my own collection. But I have like a couple boxes now. I have a couple boxes building up, and I kind of thought maybe I would just like do like a whole eBay lot, like maybe fan them all out. Like I said, there's some fun cards in there. I don't know. I don't know if there's like a thing people do with damaged cards. I feel like there should be. A lot of sword and shield in this bag for sure. Hopefully, I know the last one's got some older stuff. Hopefully, there's quite a bit. That's always what I'm looking for when I'm getting these Goodwill collections. That's what I like the most about them, is that I get a wide variety of cards from a lot of different eras. I definitely get older stuff. I get a lot of Sun and Moon, XY era stuff, which is really great to me. Those are bread and butter as far as my eBay shop goes. Awesome Ampharos, like that guy. As well as the Woolulu. Woolulu! Houndoom, too bad he's got a little ding to him. And like I said, I'm just kind of pre-sorting them all. Just getting them ready for an additional sort. I'll go through them one more time, probably. I've honed my sorting practices pretty well, and I don't think I have to go through stuff more than once or twice anymore. I definitely, at the beginning, was going through collections a few times before I really knew everything I wanted to be pulling out from them. But I have a pretty good idea now. But like I said, I'm just kind of put everything in a little pre-sort so that I know where everything's at and how I want to tackle what to list, what to sell off, what to do whatever with. And like I said, unfortunately, there is just nothing decent in this first little group of cards. Nothing decent. Nothing really fun to like point out, you know. This one was only like a $16 collection. Again, these were multiple collections that I was able to combine into one shipping box, like that Caterpie. That's a good one. And this one was like $16 and change. So it's not like I have a whole lot of money invested in it. That's what really was like, okay, we'll get it. There we go. I knew there was something in here, right? Screw it, we'll go ahead and get it. I like got it as like the cheapest price. I was already paying shipping from that location. Figured screw it. I will say it is disastrously beat up for such a brand new card. I mean, what is this from? Paldea Evolved. Paldea Evolved, and that card is wrecked. My goodness. Definitely in the hands of a kid. I would probably take a gander at guessing, I think. Yeah, for sure. That card was a little beat up. Heading to the damage pile. I also have a short series I want to get started here too. Maybe that's something I could kind of do in line with damage cards, maybe even. So I want to I have a very large collection of fake cards, right? The more and more you get into buying collections of cards, the more and more chances you are that you're going to get fake cards. And I have a lot of them. I mean, there's a stack right here. This is a fun stack of fake cards. Yeah, I got a stack right here. Awesome. Look at all these cool cards. So beautiful. Really great. Awesome. Ho-ho. Look at that guy. These are so cool. They're all fake. They're all fake. Yeah. Look at the backs. Like, they're all fake. They're all glossy. They've got way too much of a bend to them. If these were Chinese cards, maybe. These were Chinese cards, maybe, but they're English. Yeah, these are all fake. Cool cards, though. I mean, you know, but fake. So my plan is, look at that freaking Mimikyu. Freaking awesome fake cards, man. Like, just amazing. I wish these were all real. I mean, we're talking. I probably have $1,000, maybe $2,000 worth of cards in my hands right now if they're all real. Like, ridiculous amount of money in my hands right now if they were all real. Wall art, that'd be fun. I like that. Wall art's fun. Worth only 4 times market value. 4 times market value. So, anywho, my plan is I want to do like a short series where I like how to dispose of, how to get rid of, how to destroy fake cards. That's my plan. I think it'd be fun, you know? We could do like run through some cards through a paper shredder. You know, that would be like a fun. Could like burn some. Could just, you know, rip them. Just rip them up. Could like go outside with a magnifying glass and like magnifying glass light one on fire, you know? Just, I don't know. Something fun I feel like would be interesting to do. And like I said, I have a lot of fake cards to do it with. Just getting some stack of bulk out the way, making some room here. Right now, not finding a whole lot of value out of this stuff. But we did see that this second bag here had a lot of hollows in it. Hopefully, a lot of the yellow border stuff is also hollow and not just the gray border. That's what we're hoping for. I'm also curious. I hope the gray border stuff's not fake, as we're talking about fake cards. Poke floor would be sick. Poke floor? What's poke floor? Flamethrower, I'll borrow the neighbor's flamethrower. That'd be awesome. Get enough base set Charizards to lay down on the floor and epoxy it over. That'd be cool. Put them on a table and glue them and then add glass top. That's cool too. I like the secondhand uses. I also want to take, so they have button machines, and you would just take like an art of some kind or whatever, and you put it in the little button machine, and it would stamp out a little circle. So we would stamp out a little circle like around the Sylveon's face here or whatever, and turn it into a button. I like that. That's a plan I plan to do too. That's actually what those cards up there are specifically for, is to hold off for that. That's my plan for that group of cards, just because they're a really good group of fake cards, you know? So that's my plan for those, is to kind of make buttons out of them. But I got to get the button machine. So that'd be fun. Little second. Fridge magnets would be good. Table is definitely more realistic unless you have a ton of fake ones. Yeah, for sure. I have a ton of fake ones. I don't have like a ton of fake, like, I don't have a ton of fake Charizards, obviously. But I have a ton of fake cards. I have one of my drawers over here. One of these drawers is full of fake cards. I've got fake cards back here behind me. I've got a lot of fake cards. I could be doing something with them for sure. Something fun. And not only that, I have 2 booster boxes of fake cards that aren't opened yet. I got had with that early on and getting into my Pokemon collecting world. I bought 2 booster boxes of Temu fake packs, basically, at a card show. Now, granted, I should have known better. I was spending $75 for like, they weren't full booster boxes, but it was like 50 packs, and I was spending $75. I should have known better. I definitely know better now. But, you know, we figure we'll open those up. Go ahead and rip them open just for the fun of it, right? Screw it. Make that into a live or whatever. Do something with it. And then, you know, we'll destroy those packs in some way. Or those cards in some way. I don't know what exactly. Definitely just a lot of ideas kind of rolling in my head at this point. But I haven't really made any sort of real decisions yet. Obviously, probably all of the above, right? I mean, if it's going to be a series that I continue doing, a little short series I continue doing, we need it to be all of the above. Okay, there we go. There we go. That's a good one. That's a good one. I like that. Let me just get the rest of these out of my hand here. Nice Numal reverse. That thing's sick. That thing's sick. What year we got? It's got to be XY era, I think. 2016. Yeah, so this was probably just before XY Evolutions. XY Evolutions was the end of 2016, so maybe this was just before that. Really, really cool reverse holo numal, and it's like, it's clean. I can feel it from the front that it was pretty clean. I mean, it's got a little bit there in that corner and a little bit there in that corner, but that's still a near mint card. For a 10-year-old card, that's still a near mint card. The front's clean. There's no surface scratching. Beautiful. Beautiful little hit. I like that. I like that. Well, hopefully we'll see some more of those in this group. This is not the stack I thought that would have the best stuff in it, but let's hope that there's some more of that. Getting my fake cards graded, that would be cool. That would be cool. I like that. It would be really insane if they actually did grade one, though. Otherwise, it's just like a big waste of money. And like, if they don't actually grade one, is it really still pointful to make the video? You know what I mean? I feel like one has to get graded in order for the video to have any sort of meaning. Did they tell you they were fake? Did they tell you they were fake? Did who tell me they were fake? I'm assuming not. That's messed up. Getting my fake cards. Make a video series. How long will it take PSA to ban me from submission for sending fake cards? No doubt. You gotta do that under a fake name, fake account. Use your kid's name. Dad tip. Granddad tip. Use your kid's name. Use your grandkid's name. There you go. Don't do that. Don't listen to me. You did not hear that here on this channel. I did not give you that information. Don't go out there and do it and say, but Sleeve told me I could. No, bro. No, bro. You are on your own on that, man. We were just messing around. Don't take me serious. Some more reverse holos to feed the reverse holos. Ultra Balls, always a good playable card. Even older ones like that. Nice little add to TCG player. Got a bunch of Pokemon Go cards. That was actually why I was kind of getting this collection. I'm always hunting Pokemon Go cards. I want to try and get more of the Dittos. And with the photo that they took of these, you couldn't tell if they were holos or not. I could only see the Pokemon Go stamps, and I just took the gamble to see if maybe there was some holos in here, but obviously it's all non-holo. Oh, okay. We do get one. We do get one Magikarp reverse holo. It's not a Mew or a Ditto though. I don't know that they make the Magikarp Ditto. They only do it to certain cards, right? It's only like 3 or 4 cards that do it, I think. But that's a good card. That Magikarp's a good card. We'll definitely be listing that. Rare candy, nice playable. All right. Yeah, this stack's getting a little better. This stack's getting a little better. We got the Apom. Apom. Awesome stuff. PSA needs it. Zudi, let me borrow your social security number. PSA needs it. I just want to borrow it, bro. I'll give it back. I'll give it back. So we get some more. I was definitely hoping, man. I was hoping to see some Pokemon Go reverse holos and holos in here. So we are getting some. Can we get a Ditto, though? We're looking for a Ditto. That would just be amazing. That would make this collection so worth it. That's where we needed it right there, too. You can get a Ditto in the Bidoof. So what we're looking for those who don't know, the F symbol here, in place of that, like you would see on every single card, because that's what era they're on as far as the game goes. So right now they just ended G, and they're on H and everything after H. So they would have been on F back then. And instead of the F being there, it would be a little Ditto symbol. It would be a Ditto there. And you would peel this card and peel it away, and it would be this whole sticker on the front. And once you peel it away, would be Ditto. And you'd have a Ditto card. And if you don't peel that card, it's like a $30, $40 card. Not peeled. Obviously, people want to peel it, especially like to make some content. I wanted to peel a couple I had, but I wanted that cheddar. So I sold him. But I found some in collections. Nice Pikachu. Definitely going to list that with some more of my Pokemon Go stuff. All right. Looks like about the end of the go. We're going to be getting into these gray borders. Hopefully there's some decent hollows and stuff. We did see a lot. Bidoof, one of my faves. That's cool. Yeah, like I said, that's one of the ones in Pokemon Go that can become Ditto. It's like a handful of them. I want to say maybe it's only 3 or 4, but maybe it's more. I guess it's not all hollows and reverse hollows. It's pack openings. There's still non-hollows in between all the hollows we saw there. This is legit. Just somebody degenerately opening up the packs, putting them all back into an ETB or whatever, and that's what we got. It's all still in the order the packs came. We could almost map if he had any hits or not. We like that Slowking though. That's a good one. And this is Stellar Crown is this set. In Stellar Crown, the Slowpoke in that set right now is popping off. Slowpoke and Stellar Crown, if you guys got any of them, whether it be non-hollow or the reverse hollow, I highly recommend checking them out, man, because those cards are popping off right now, big time. Would like to pull one. Meryl, definitely going to list that one. No hits in that pack. That guy was mad about that one. Both the reverses were there and the hollow. All right, the hollow's missing from this one. So the hollow's missing from this one, so he probably got like an EX maybe. Maybe he had an EX in this pack. Okay. Okay, I sees you. Like I said, we can almost map out whether this person had any good hits or not. Chutao, nice Yukimori card. So we got a reverse. Another one where the hollow's missing. So the hollow's there. Okay. Hollow's there, so we got the hollow that time. It was just one card over. Reverse and hollow. So the reverse is missing from this one. So he might have had the second reverse is missing from this one. Probably had an IR. Maybe he had an SIR. Who knows? Maybe this was the pack that had the SIR, man. Crazy. Cute little Eevee. Riolu. Rapidash. That's our fire Rapidash. No pun intended. Maybe a little intended. Raging Bolt. Why not? Grimmsnarl. I feel like it's like a He-Man character or something. Every time I say it, it's like Grimmsnarl. Like totally like He-Man, Thundercats, something, you know? Something. Maybe not G.I. Joe. I don't think it's G.I. Joe, but I have like this vibe that's just from something that I had as a kid. Definitely like He-Man. I was a big He-Man kid. Matter of fact, I pity the new He-Man movie. I mean, it was worth the watch, I guess, but 2 thumbs down. Will not watch again. Yeah, they definitely did that movie dirty. Doraki here. So this is actually a super playable card. The non-hollows of this card are like 50 to 60 cents because they're really good as far as the meta goes to play the game. Not that I have any clue on how to play the game. I just know some of the cards people like to use, right? Because I sell them. So I don't know what the reverse is worth, but the non-hollow is 50 cents. So maybe this reverse might be worth a couple bucks. It's a good little reverse. Probably should sleeve it, honestly, huh? Should probably sleeve it. Not in front of the Numel, though. The Numel's nice. We like the Numel. Sandy Gas, I've got a whole bunch of these listed. Nice Asako Ito card on both eBay and TCG Player. Got that Glaceon reverse. Awesome Glaceon from Twilight Masquerade. Definitely be listing that with probably the ones I already have listed, quite honestly. I'm sure I already have some of those listed. Just add it to the masses. Add it to the army. Oh, okay, there we go. We'll take that. Nice Yukimori Froakie action. Got that reverse holo Yukimori. I like that. That's a good little pull. It's a good little bulk card for sure. For sure. Like I said, I had that 64 card order going out, and it's all Yukimori cards and Tamakazu Kaimiya cards. Really, really great order. Definitely a lot of people out there big fans of those artists. And it's an easy way to have a nice little collection too that's, you know, outside the norm. Jacloak, it's a good playable card. You know, you can have a decent little binder collection that's just all one artist. Makes it kind of fun, right? Been a while since I've mentioned it, so I just figured I'd go ahead and throw it out there again. Make sure you guys hit that like button if you haven't already. Really appreciate that. It's free. Doesn't cost you nothing. You can also just double tap the screen. And I hope you're subscribed. I don't know why you wouldn't be. Again, it's free. Would definitely love to have you become a part of the community, kind of hang out. Usually on this channel, I go over different Pokemon-related topics, usually around the resale space. I usually like to show off what I'm selling on my eBay, what I'm going to be shipping out for the day. We do daily, semi-daily videos and shorts for that. And then on Wednesday nights, we go live where I open up a bunch of Pokemon packs. And, of course, we do random lives like tonight. Little random live. All right, so this, I think, is going to be older cards. I think we've got a decent amount of WotC era. It's not all WotC era, but I do think there are some WotC era stuff in here. Definitely a lot of yellow border, and it looks like older yellow border. You know, the more you do this, the better you are at kind of noticing those things. So at least we got that. Yep, okay. The first card I flipped to is a WotC era. So yeah, I think we're all WotC era here. Older stuff, and it's clean. That's the important part. That's the important part here. I mean, there's some little modest play to some of them, but a lot of these are really clean. That's great. That's fire. That's a great group. You could tell too from the side that it's clean. You could tell from holding them. Again, there's going to be a little bit of play. These are freaking 30-year-old cards, right? But that's going to be fun. Let's go ahead and check it out. Bunch of older stuff. Silver Tempest. No, I don't have Silver Tempest. I've got a bunch of older stuff here. A bunch of WotC era. This old Wizard of the Coast. Got that side deck. OG Fossil. Slowbro. Again from OG Fossil. Look at that Totodile, y'all. That thing is adorable. Absolutely fire card. Onyx. Awesome Onyx from base set. Goldeen from Jungle. Got that Nidoran. Nidoran from Jungle. First edition. Oh, snap. All right, let's go ahead and sleeve that one up. Definitely let's go ahead and sleeve that one up. So again, this is the group that I paid the most for. I think it was $46 for this collection. Hopefully we're going to find some good value in it. I'm already excited. We're only a few cards in. I got this stack and this stack. And like I said, it's all old stuff. Almost all of it. All right. We do got some Gengars here. Some Trick or Trade Gengars. Still, the Trick or Trade Gengars, these are like $4 or $5 cards shipped. I can get $4 or $5 for those cards shipped all day. All day, baby. Love those cards. All right. So we got 3 of them. I did see these in the photos. They did show those in the photos. Those were part of the reason why I spent what I spent, because I already knew I was going to get some value out of this collection, but I didn't know what was all in it. They definitely hid a lot of these cards. I didn't see a lot of these WotC era cards. I don't know what all to expect. I do like that Larvitar. We did just pull one of these. This one's got a nice bend up here in the corner, though, as you can see. Another Onyx from base set. Meow from base set 2. Oh! And that one's a holo. Oh my gosh, we just found some fire, y'all. We just found some fire, guys. Hit that like button. Holy crap, I don't know what it was, but it's going to be fire regardless. It's going to be so fire. We had the e-reader, right? We got the Machoke e-reader, and there is a holo or reverse holo e-reader behind this. All right, y'all. Get hyped up. Let's get it. What do we got? Come on now. Woo, boy. Check out that Graveler. Holy shnikes. shnikes. What an awesome, awesome card. That thing is fire, y'all. Holy crap, that just made the night. That just made the night. I gotta know. Somebody please give me a price check on aisle 9. What is the Graveler worth? The reverse hollow Graveler. I don't remember what set this is. E-reader set this is. Oh my gosh. Look at that baby. That thing might be a $200 card. It might be a $300 card. It could be something stupid. It could be something stupid. It's not a rare though. It's a uncommon. It's an uncommon. It's not a rare. It's so clean too, y'all. I mean, it's not a 10. It's not a 10. It's not without flaw. All right, it's probably a light play. It's a light play if we're being honest. The front though, the front is just phenomenal. The back's just got a modest little bit of light play on it. Nothing too crazy. Oh my gosh. Oops, look it up. 100. 108 and a 10. Well, it's not a 10. Price trending has it at 20. 20 bucks? That's crazy. That sounds criminal. That sounds criminal. Dang. Freaking Collector app has it even cheaper than that. That's crazy. Expedition. Right. I knew the set. I just couldn't think of it off the top of my head. Expedition. Right. Oh man, I got kicked out and got this weird chat again. Dang it. That's still a fire card, y'all. Crazy that's that cheap, honestly. I'm very surprised by that price. Very surprised by that price. What is it in a 9? If it's only 108 and a 10, a 9's got to be something stupid. Because, like, if it could get a 9, it would be worth grading if it could get a 9 and it still had enough value. But probably not if it's only 108 and a 10. That's wild. All right, so we got that Paris. Got that Paris from Jungle. Again, awesome WotC era stuff. Definitely can't wait to start getting some of these listed. Starmie from base set 2. Got that Raticate from base set 2. Little energies from base set 2. 81 and a 9. 81 and a 9 is pretty good still. These energies have value. You can definitely sell these older energies for sure, especially as clean as these ones are. Yeah, Starmie's nice. For sure. Starmie's cool. That's fun. Got that Cubone from Jungle. Mr. Mime from base set 2. Got that Fiero. Little Ferrari action from Jungle. Mantine. Awesome Mantine. Was that Gym Heroes? Gym Collections? Something. Meowth from Team Rocket. That's awesome. That's a nice little fire card. God, these things are so clean too, y'all. Oh, I mean, none of them are probably going to 10. None of them are going to get a 10. But a lot of them are still near mint or just barely light plays. All the fronts are very clean. They're all amazing binder pieces. They're just, they're not 10s. Staryu from base set 2. We got that Kabuto. Why couldn't you be first edition, man? The Kabuto from Fossil is like crazy expensive in first edition. Thanks to Kabuto King that bought them all up like a year ago. Base set arts are so simple yet so sick. They definitely are. Jigglypuff. Rhydon. Base set 2. Butterfree. That's a good one. That's a rare. Butterfree from base set 2. Goldeen from Jungle. Want to see some more first editions, man. Machop from base set 2. Oh my gosh, there's so much awesome WotC era stuff here. I don't want to go through it all and put it the right way. I don't want it to spoil it for me or y'all. The Poliwag. I mean, what if we get another Expedition card? What if there's another reverse expedition card in here? I had no clue that card was in here. Absolutely no clue. All right, there we go, y'all. That's a fire hit right there. Kabuto. Awesome Kabuto card. This is a Yukimori card. This is one of Yukimori's original cards. This thing is fire. We definitely love that card. That is a big pull. That is a big pull. That is now the second one I've gotten this past 2 nights. Last 2 lives, we pulled 2 of these now. That's a good pull. I like that. The Sunflower too. That's a good one. That's a good one. Dodo. I love all these Pokemon too because I know all their names. I know all these Pokemon. They're all the first gens, the second gens, the 151ers. I know these guys. We got Farfetch here. You know, I can. Oh, check out the Slowpoke. He's so drippy and derpy. It is. It's a Komiya card. Oh man, that's a good one. What is that one at? That's a good one. I bet you that one's got a little bit of value. I bet you it does. Let's look it up this way. I'm tired of doing that. Let's do TCG Player. I'm tired of using the collector app and pulling out the 73-111. Pulling out the tablet and all that. And of course, it won't pull up that way because all these things are stupid. Anytime all these older cards, they don't have that 0 in front of the serial number, they like dork out. So Slowpoke 73. Oh, what the flip? Is it not 73? I swear that's a 73. It has to be 73. Pull out the trusty magnifying glass. That is 73. Dang on nabbit. How else do I search this? Slowpoke. Slowpoke. Alright, I guess I'm gonna have to scan it. What the flip? I didn't want to pull it up. Sometimes these things have a little difficult time with older cards. I bet you this one's got some value. I think I might have sold one of these before. I do. Yep, $8. $8. I knew that one was gonna be worth something. Cause it's a Komiya card. That's a good one. That's a picker. That's a picker for sure. A nose picker. I like that. Slowpoke Neo. Yeah, that's what I should have typed. What's up, Brooks? I usually just type Pokemon name and the set name and it'll pop up. I didn't know which one this was. I'm always confusing this with a Gym Heroes or Gym Challenge. Neo. It's Neo Discovery and all that. Yeah. Great card, though. You see this Graveler from Expedition we just pulled? Check that thing out, Brooks. That guy is sick. Is it another Komiya card? No. Ayakusubu? Really cool reverse. Crazy that's not worth more. I really would have thought that could have been like $50 card or something. $13 is just highway robbery. All right, let's get through some more WotC era stuff. Love these old WotC era. This stack is just so clean. Blaine's Ponyta, also probably a really good one. This one's Gym. This one's the Gym Heroes or Gym Challenge. I don't remember if it's the white is Gym Heroes or Gym Challenge. It's white or black. They have 2 different symbols. Same symbol, but one's white and one's black. Got the Weedle from base set. Magnemite, base set 2. Another Butterfree. This one's from Jungle. I think the last one was from base set 2. Another Meow from base set 2. Got the Spearow from Jungle. Farfetch from base set. Oh, I thought that was Shadowless for a second. It was just so light, very light in color. I almost thought it was Shadowless for a second. I haven't been looking to see if any of these are Shadowless. I don't think anything has been. It hasn't popped off anyways. Got that Ghastly from Fossil. Abra. Base set. Got that Vianat from Jungle. What's the price on the pack of the Pitch Black? I'm not selling any packs, my friend. We're just kind of hanging out. I don't sell packs on this channel. Anytime I do open up packs, I just kind of open up for myself and just the community just kind of hanging out, rooting me on, see if I get any crazy things. I do that on Wednesday nights, though. Wednesday nights, I usually open up a bunch of Pokemon packs. Again, just kind of hanging out with the chat. This Wednesday, I will be opening up some Pitch Black. I'll be doing a whole booster box worth of Pitch Black. So if you're wanting to see me open up some packs, you're always welcome to come back by on Wednesday. I'll be doing that for sure. I am going to be opening up 2 more packs tonight, probably after I get through this collection. But we're just kind of processing some collection of bulk. Not really necessarily bulk per se, but some collections I won off of Goodwill.com. Some auction wins I won. Got the Dodo. Little Wheezing action from Fossil. Spearow from base set 2. A lot more base set 2 that I would like to see in here. Definitely not the most valuable as far as these Watsies go. Execute from base set 2 also. Kakuna from base set. Take that. Lieutenant Surgeon's Voltorb. We'll take that. That's a gem something or other. These old cards are gas. That's awesome. I'm glad you guys are enjoying them. Ooh, box. Heck yeah. Yeah, a whole booster box. I've got a whole booster box of Pitch Black for this Wednesday. 36 packs. Be our second booster box of Pitch Black we've done now. So definitely make sure you check that out this Wednesday. Be doing that at 10:30 p.m. Eastern. Dark Rat, let's go. Oh yeah, I got the Dark Raticate from Rocket. That's a good one. We'll definitely take that. Add the Slowpoke in my 150 binder. Had no idea it was worth that much. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, that's a good card because it's Komiya. It's just that artist. Tamakazu Kamiya, Yukimori, Shinji Kanja, and Asako Ito. All those cards are just fire. And Yukimori and Tamakazu Kamiya, they both go back to the OG original days of Pokemon. They've been making cards till today. We just had the brand new Pitch Black set. Both have... Sorry, let me rephrase that. The brand new Pitch Black set has both Yukimori and Komiya in that set. That has a new... Or no, it's not Yukimori and Komiya. I'm sorry. It's Yukimori and Asako Ito. So you got the Yukimori Mankey Claymation card and the Asako Ito Crochet Whale Mirror card in the brand new set. But yeah, fire cards from these two. Yukimori and Komiya. Awesome stuff. Definitely great cards. Great little pools. Honestly, the Slowpoke should be over here. I mean, I'm showing him off because he looks good over there, but he needs to be over my other artist. Need another box. I need it. I need it. Let me get that. Dark Rat. Oh, yeah. You need another box, huh? Ponyta from base set. I'm sure there's plenty of them out there. They're definitely not the most valuable right now. We got the Ladybug. Definitely sold a few of these Ladybugs in the past. Ooh, yeah, Corvillia. We'll take that from Neo. Awesome card from Neo, for sure. Vianat. Oh, there we go. Got the Scyther. That's a nice one. Is it a rare? It's not a rare. That's a nice card. I like that Scyther a lot. Dang, he's dope. Yeah, I'm definitely loving these OG cards. I'm glad you guys are hyped about them too. We still have a little bit of a stack to go through as well. We're not done with them. We're not done with them by the least. We got a bit to go through. But the Pidgey from base set, that's a good one. Again, these older energies are fire. Moo Moo Milk, that's a good one. Got Clefairy there hiding out. This is a really, really good card. I don't know if anybody wants to look this one up from Neo. Moo Moo Milk is, I know this one's got fire. Our value. I'll look it up. Moo Moo Milk Neo. Alright, it's not as much value as I thought. Still like a $3 card, yeah? $4 card? Maybe not that much. Maybe like a $2 card. That's for first edition too. Printing, unlimited. Not as high as I thought. Not as high as I thought. Still a nice card though. I'll be able to sell that on eBay all day. I'll put in the title featuring Clefairy, and it'll get bought up immediately, all day. Yeah, here. I forgot what we are. We got another Kabuto. Awesome Kabuto for sure. I see pitch boxes dropping on Amazon for 160 every day, but they sell out fast as fuck. That's crazy. It's crazy. That's Smearl. Awesome older card there. I can't remember which set this one is. Dang it. Revelations? Neo Revelations? I don't remember. All right, so we get in some more modern stuff. We do have a little bit more modern in here. We'll just kind of get through that stuff real quick. And then I think there's some more older in here. And then we have another couple more handfuls. We're not done. We're not done by the least. There's still a lot to go in this group. Fire. Little Shinji Kanja. Nice card right there to pull. 151. Great little reverse holo for sure. Tandy Mouse is a good one. I like pulling those. All right, so we got some more old stuff again. Some more Watsi. Nidorino. Little base set 2. Bellsprout from base set 2. Again, these cards are just so clean. I don't think that there's probably anything in here that is worse than near mint. Most of these cards are not worse than LP. Most of these cards in here are either near mint or LP. I don't think there's much in here that is much worse than LP. They're all so clean. Some of the cleanest WotC era cards I've ever had my hands on. Not ever, but in a while, for sure. Pupitar, a little Pokemon Go. We don't get that Ditto card, though, unfortunately. Dewgong, that's a nice one. Base set. I'd like that card for sure. Poliwhirl, definitely a good one as well. Just pulled one of these from another collection. I like it. Voltorb. Voltorb from Team Rocket. That's a decent little one. I'm definitely going to be listing all these energies. They're all so clean. Weedle. Pretty much going to list every single one of these cards. Not even going to bother sifting through them or anything. They're just all going to go into one listing. Got that Sea King. Base set 2. Oh, yeah. Dratini from Team Rocket. That's a cute one. That guy's adorable. I like it. We will take that for sure. Snorlax doll. Some more randomness. Modern. We're not looking for the modern in this stuff. We don't care about you guys. We want the fire. We want the heat. Got that Seal. Awesome base set Seal. Ooh, there we go. A little War Turtle action. That's a good one. Base set War Turtle. That thing's got a little bit of value. We're going to go ahead and sleeve that one up. I actually know I can get $4 or $5, or maybe even like $6 for this card. I recently had a group of them up for sale, and they sold so fast. So fast. It was crazy. Got the Marowak. Awesome jungle there. Brock Sandshrew. Again, some of these cards I'm passing by may have crazy value that I'm just not certain of. Yeah, the War Turtle's awesome. Poliwag. I did just recently price check this guy. I don't know why I was thinking he would be super valuable, but he's not. All right, Arcanine, we'll take that. That's a good one from base set for sure. It's a good little pull. Unknown. All right. That's a good one. Nidoran. Double colorless energy. All your double colorless energies are always good cards because they're still very playable in all the metas. People are always buying these cards. I can base set card like this. I might get $5, $6 for it, maybe. I don't know. It's base set 2, maybe $3 or $4. Maybe I was being a little crazy with it being 5 or 6. It's base set 2. Sorry. Super energy removal. Venomoth. Nice jungle card. Is that a rare? Yep, that's a rare. Venomoth is a rare. Awesome. Got that potion. These things never sell. I mean, I guess there's some people that need them to master set, but I never sold the dang potion cards. I feel like everybody has the potion cards from every set they ever put them in. Ooh, I like that electric kid. That thing's freaking fire and adorable. Check him out. What is that worth? Another Neo. Electric kid from Neo. All right, so like a buck or whatever. I mean, the first edition's worth a lot. The first edition's worth a lot, but we're not dealing with the first edition. We're dealing with Unlimited. And Unlimited is not worth a lot. If it was first edition, though, the first edition I just saw was 150 bucks. But yeah, we're dealing with Unlimited, unfortunately. So, still like maybe a $3 card on eBay, maybe a $4 card on eBay. Maybe I could like stretch it to 5 shipped. Goodwill definitely for the win. TCG player has it at 21. Okay. Never mind. The first edition has definitely got a good price on it for sure. That's how the TCG player is listing all those cards. The condition on all these are surprisingly great. Where did you get the collection from? Goodwill. Yeah, I got the collection from Goodwill, Brooks. Yeah, no, the condition on them are amazing, bro. We can do the fan on them, right? You can just kind of do the fan on them, yeah? And I mean, look at it. There is, some minor whitening on some of them from the back. Obviously, this is going to be one of your best ways to condition your cards is always check the backs. If the back has a little bit of something to it, then you should check the front. But, I mean, these are all WotC era cards, and all of them have a couple little white dings on them, a couple little specks. Again, most of these are kind of fall into more light play kind of action just because they've got a couple white spots on them, a couple little edge wears, but really, really clean fronts. And that's what's important, especially people looking to master set, trying to add these to their binders or whatever. Some of the best clean WotC era cards I've gotten for sure. Cubone. Ruin Wall, that's fun. Take that. Little Jigglypuff action from Jungle. Gotten a couple of these now. Holy moly. I got one more handful of these, y'all. We're not even done yet. I got one more handful. Wild. Meowth. Diglett. I just sold this Diglett too. I literally a customer bought 4 Diglett cards. 4 older Diglett cards. One was XY Evolutions Reverse Hollow, and then there was a couple older ones, including this Team Rocket one. So that'll be nice to get that back on my eBay store. For sure. Gosh, let's get some more of the expeditions, though, out of here, man. I would love to see some more e-reader era cards. That Cloyster from Fossil. Ammonite. We'll take the Ammonite from Fossil. That's an awesome card for sure. Shelter. Nobody cares about Shelter. Seal. Nobody really cares about Seal either. And another Seal. Why not? One from base set 2 and one from base set. All right. I got one more handful here, y'all. One more handful of this base set OG WotC era Fossil Jungle Rocket craziness. Got the Psyduck. Got the Pidgey. Look at that Horsey. Horsey from Neo. That thing's adorable. Absolutely cute card. Only the one first edition, though, huh? I didn't see any other first edition cards. Got the Caterpie. Dratini, like that. I like that. Got the Abra. Another War Turtle. We'll take that for sure. We will definitely take another War Turtle. Go ahead and sleeve that bad boy up. I know he's got a little bit of value. This one is he's got a little bit of creasing here. I will say that, even though he looks pretty clean, there is a moderate bit of creasing there a little bit. Have to look that further before I list it for sure. Definitely look over all these cards very well before I list them. With the Geodude, make sure I condition them all really well. Another Psyduck. I think this is our 3rd one from this collection. With the Drowsy from Team Rocket. Oh, man. Love the War Turtle. Yeah, for sure. Got the Persian from Jungle. Gold Duck from Fossil. Oh, man, I just love all these older WotC era cards. I wish we had some of the better ones, obviously. Some of the bigger, better ones would be great. This is a good one, though. The Pokemon Trader, that one's got a little bit of value. I think it might still be kind of like a playable meta card, maybe. Kakuna Action, I like that. That's a good one. Kakuna always makes me think of Lacuna Coil. Anybody ever heard of Lacuna Coil? Anybody out there Lacuna Coil fans? I haven't heard Lacuna Coil in a minute. It's a good band. Got a female singer that just wails. Pidgey Action. Some more energies. Again, I'm going to list all these energies. All those energies got some value. Ghastly from base set. Oh, man. Beautiful Ghastly. Misty's Tentacle. So I think the Tentacruel from this is like got a really good value. Wouldn't mind seeing that. Mankey Action. Another Tentacle from Fossil. I know one of these Tentacruels have good value. Come on, we're so close. Goodness. Dark Crobat or Golbat. That's a good one from Team Rocket. I like it. Gosh, these are all just so clean. Oh, there we go to the Yukimori. Yes, sir. Awesome. That's my second Caterpie in the last 2 days, too. That's a great one, man. Ah. Oh, the Ghastly. These are great cards. Great cards, Zeth. All right. Oddish. Brox McMankey. For all you Brox fans out there. Another one of these Starmies. Why not? Mischievous. We got a little more modern. We're Steam Siege. That's XY era. Yep, Steam Siege. We're in XY era now. We got all the WotC. But we're still older stuff. Sun and Moon. Oh, never mind. This is the stuff that was in this pile. It was stuff that was there in that pile. I'm so dumb. That was a pile I already had there. I'm so dumb. Gosh, that's a great. Look at that. Look at that WotC era stack. Ah, I can't wait to get that added to my eBay. That's a good bit of cards right there. Solid for sure to add to the eBay. All right. Well, that's not the end of it, y'all. That's just our first box. That's just our first box of the night. I still have a whole nother box of collection to go through. And this one, I think, is even better. I think this one is even better, y'all. I do. I do. Just clean up a little bit here. Let me get all these older energies and add those with those other ones. We're going to go ahead and list the energies right with everything, too. Get all these out the way. I said some nice artist cards. Yukimori, Shinji Kanja, that freaking Yukimori Kabuto, that the Yukimori Froakie, Shinji Kanja, Komiya, Yukimori, Komiya, Shinji Kanja, Yukimori. Nice little artist cards that sell the crap out of those things. And then, some of the other pulls we had, the War Turtles. Those are good. The Moo Moo Milk. We got the Slowpoke Komiya card. This freaking Expedition Graveler reverse. Oh, man, that thing is so crazy. The Numel was a nice Numel reverse. Nidoran first edition from Jungle. Thuraki from Twilight Masquerade. Very, very playable card. Got a nice value on that reverse. And then we got a little trainer as well. Should make value on that collection. Again, I paid... Let's look at what I paid. Let's look at how much I paid for it. We'll just pull it up. Screw it. We'll do it live. or something. All right, right here. Order. So yeah, the first lot we went through was like 16 bucks. The other one was 16 bucks. And then all the one with all the Watsy stuff was $46. So our shipping total and everything after tax and all that was 100 bucks. I think that there is more than enough Watsy cards there to make up 100 bucks. I think just in the Watsy cards we are clear. For sure. This house is clear. How many hours a day do you spend on your eBay Pokemon business on average? On average, how many hours a day do I spend on it? I don't know, Brooks. It's a really good question. Specifically on eBay, probably not a lot. But as far as like doing this in a whole, yeah, I spend a lot. I mean, I've been packing up 6,500 card boxes of bulk to send out to It's Phantom because he's buying a bunch of bulk right now at good prices. So I'm sending him what I hope to be 65,000 cards of bulk here probably this week is what I'm hopeful for. And I mean, to go through all that, it takes a long time. It's a lot of hours. I probably spend maybe 4 hours to 5 hours a day in some sort of mode of Pokemon, whether that be filming content, doing a live, processing bulk, adding stuff to eBay, adding stuff to TCG Player, pulling orders, shipping out orders, probably 4 to 6 hours a day. And that's weekends too, you know. This is all fun to me, so it's not so much like work. So it's hard to like say how many hours I'm putting into it because I'm just doing something I want to do with my free time, you know? It's just like you want to scroll on your phone or play a game on your phone with your free time, you want to play some video games, or you want to process some bulk and go through some Pokemon cards, you know? That's what I do. That there. What did I do with all those hits? Oh, there they are. All that there. All right. Got it all sorted. Got it all situated. Everything's out of the way. Let's go ahead and get this other box opened up, right? From Tennessee, y'all. Tennessee. Been a minute since I've been to Tennessee, but I did do a show in Tennessee once. Did a reptile show there, and I went to Tennessee 2 other times over my 45 years here on Earth. Went to Tennessee once for a night out with the boys. We were in, is it Phoenix City, Alabama, or Mississippi? I think we're in Mississippi. It might have been Phoenix City, Alabama. Maybe it was Alabama we were in. But anyways, it was New Year's or 4th of July or Memorial Day weekend or Labor Day weekend, whatever the party weekend was. And, you know, we're all young in our 20s, so we wanted to go to Beale Street in Memphis, Tennessee. And Beale Street, if you're from Florida, we have Church Street here. I'm sure other locations have similar streets or whatever. It's just kind of that place where there's a lot of clubs, a lot of bars. You can drink on the street and all that jazz. Beale Street is in Memphis, Tennessee. So we went there and partied up pretty hard. It was a great weekend, for sure. That was forever ago. And then I went there another time to help a buddy out. He wanted to go and see his kid in Tennessee, so I drove him there. And then I went there for a reptile show. Yeah, went to Knoxville for a reptile show. I don't know where I had to drive my buddy to see his kid. I don't remember that part. All right, so we got a booster, or an ETB. Sorry, we got a boost, or ETB. I was going to say it again. A booster bundle. It's not a booster bundle. It's an ETB. We got an ETB, a little Phantasmal Flame ETB. Got some really good cards in here. Again, the thumbnail on this live is the photo from that Goodwill listing. I just kind of used it, cropped it a little bit. And in that thumbnail, you can see there's a Magikarp reverse card. That's what we're definitely hunting to see. I know that card has got some decent little value. I can't wait to see it in person. Hopefully it's in good shape. The Dialga reverse, that's a good reverse to go ahead and start off with, though. We like that for sure. Argon, nice hollow. Are these all going to be hollows? If this is all hollows, y'all, I think this might all be hollows. Oh my gosh. If this whole box is all hollows, I remember these photos. If this whole box is all hollows, this thing is going to be fire. We paid hardly nothing for this collection. Let's go ahead and see what we paid for this one. Oh my gosh. I hope it's all hollows. All right, so I paid a little more than I thought. All right, I paid a little more than I thought. I paid $66 shipped for this collection. Yeah. A little more than I thought. Still, though, we're going to hit value all day. All day. If it's all a bunch of hollows, I got a bunch of yellow border stuff. We'll be good. Little Moltres action. Nice listable card. All right. Yeah, look at that. Minccino reverse. XY era. That is a fire card. I like that a lot. That thing's adorable. Gonna freaking go well on my eBay for sure. Let me catch back up on chat. Looks like Brooks is talking about Nashville and stuff. How many hours? Yeah, I'm lazy as fuck. I went to Nashville for like 4 days in 2023. Only time I've been to Tennessee. Yeah, I haven't been to Nashville. I've been to Knoxville and Memphis, and then through some other parts, but I don't think I've ever been to Nashville. Let's see the goodies from Tennessee. Let's see the goodies from Tennessee. Can you look at my channel? I can't look at your channel. I'm live right now, my friend. I love Tennessee. Lived in Nashville for a bit. Yeah, been in Florida my whole life. Born and raised. Don't know nothing outside the state as far as living-wise. Porygon. Look at this XY era. Oh, no, it's the Sun and Moon era. Sun and Moon era reverse hollow. All right, y'all. We should get some good value out of here. I'm hyped. I'm excited. Let me move over a little bit here. Make some better room. I think everything in here is going to be hollow. Every card. Kyurem. Beldum. Oh, that's a good one. Yukimori. Oh, that's a great card. Yukimori reverse hollow Beldum. All right, I got to look this one up. This is a good one. This is a good one. 4798. Reverse hollow. Oh, get the fork out of here. It's like a $1.50 card. Bull crap. I sell the non-hollow of this card for like $2-3 shipped on eBay. I'll sell this reverse hollow for like $5 all day long. All day long, I'll sell this reverse hollow for $5. If not more. That TCG freaking pricing is bullcrap, dude. Bullcrap. No way. No way. I know better. I mean, I'm going to sleeve it up. Like, I know better. I'm a big seller of Yukimori cards. I know better. I lived in Nashville for a bit. I went to Memphis also because that's where Elvis Presley's mansion's tour is. That's cool. I went there with my mom after leaving Nashville. That's cool. Brooks, that's really cool. Not really been around anything or anybody that's been like a big Elvis fan, so I wouldn't really know how to experience that. My mom wasn't really a big like Elvis fan. I mean, I'm sure she listened to him or whatever, but she wasn't like into Elvis like that. She wasn't a big groupie, you know. Yamask, nice Sun and Moon reverse. Team Rocket's Articuno, it's a good one. More modern reverse hollow. Still a good little pullable card to add to my eBay. Zygarde, all the Zygarde stuff's definitely going up. That's a good hollow. Tappy Finney, this is a good one. This is a good reverse. I know that's a good reverse. I've sold that one before. Oh man, this is a great collection. Absol, Reshiram, Zapdos, Weevil, the XY era. I think that's Steam Siege, yeah. Genesect, another Kyurem. Ooh, look at that T-Tar, y'all. Where is TJ when you need him? Check out that T-Tar hollow. Awesome XY era card. Beautiful stuff. Oh, man. That's Salamence, though. Holy crap. That thing is fire. I think we got to sleeve that one. Yeah, I think I got to sleeve that one. That thing is fire. I bet you that's the one's got some good value. 100%. It was cool. Saw all his cars. Went inside his planes and mansion. Had a good time. That sounds fun. For sure. Definitely sounds a lot of fun. A little Tornadus action. Palkia. Clink Clink. Some more older Steam Siege. Sword and Shield. Mamoswine. Some more Sword and Shield. Like to see some more older stuff. Let's get a little more Sun and Moon XY era. Come on now. Let's get back out of this Sword and Shield stuff. I do like that it's all hollows, though, man. What a good collection. All hollows, reverse hollows. Fungus. We got that Fungus Yukimori card, baby. That's a nice pull for me. Yes, sir. Good shape, too. And we got the Staryu reverse hollow from XY Evolutions. That's a great pull. Sharpedo. Oh, that thing's crazy. Definitely list that bad boy. Got that energy. Hollow energy. Rar would be drooling over this one. Bruno. Little Bruno Mars action. There we go. Some more XY era. Definitely like that one. They just don't do these reverses anymore, man. The reverse hauls we got today are just nothing like what we had in the past. They were just so much better. So much more effort was put into them. Grublin, this is awesome Kamiya card. Nice Tomokazu Kamiya card. Was going to say something, but saw Brooks in here. Oh, my goodness, David. Oh, my goodness, David. David over here trying to start beef. There it is. There it is. There's that Magikarp I saw. Yes, sir. That thing is awesome. Magikarp reverse. I just wish it was the one with the featuring the Pikachu, right? That would just be freaking fire. If it was featuring Pikachu, oh. But then behind it, though, this is a cracked ice hollow. So this one's going to have a little bit of different value. This is not your standard holographic card. It's a cracked ice hollow. And this one's going to be worth a little bit more. This is going to be like a miscellaneous cards and product kind of card. So we'll definitely get that one sleeved up separately. These things have kind of crazy value swings. Sometimes they're only worth a couple bucks. Sometimes they're worth $20, $30. Tangrowth, that's a nice older card. Sydney action. Beedrill, that's a great one. XY Evolutions, these things are so clean too. Oh, really, really clean cards. Norman. Onyx. There we go, a little Torcat. Sun and Moon. Justified Glove. Panchime. Hypno action. Hippopotamus. Little Pignite. Trubbish, sure. Basic Energy. Black and White, sure. Zoroark. Harlequin. I like to list these guys. I'll put on my listings Pikachu swag. I'll put in parentheses Pikachu swag. And I guarantee you people that are into Pikachus don't realize this card exists because it doesn't say Pikachu. And they'll buy this card because I've put Pikachu in the title. And they now know that card exists. I definitely think I've sold some of them that way because of it. All right, y'all. First handful was good. First handful was good. We've got our second handful, and there's two more after this. Can't time him out. Can't time him out here. Yeah, you got no power here, David. I bought a box of Pokemon cards from one of my friends for $30 like a year ago. I've got like easily $300 worth of value out of it. There's a $6 Firo promo card I kept for my PC. That's awesome. There was like a $30 old fairy old hollows also. That's cool. Some fairy hollows. Yeah, the fairy hollows are great. They don't make those old fairy cards anymore. There's some fairy stuff in here. We have a bunch of fairy hollows in here too. I saw those in the listing. I'd show the picture, but it would just kind of spoil it. But they did show a picture of a bunch of fairy hollows in this group. So we're gonna get through that soon here too. Bunch of older ones. I mean, fairy's older anyways, right? Because they don't make it anymore. Mod me so I can build a wall to keep David out of the chat. That's crazy. Brooks, there's no way you're getting to be a mod here before me. That's wild. Look at y'all fighting. Fighting. All right. Who's got the bets? Where's your bets at? Who's got the money? David or Brooks? Cage match. 2 men enter, 1 man leaves. Lillipup. Oh, we had a non-hollow. We had a non-hollow, folks. Our first non-hollow. Even the energies haven't been hollow. We got the Crobat, Sun and Moon hollow, and the Crobat, 2 Crobats. I think this is Sun and Moon base, yeah? I don't know what set this is. All right. Wobbuffet, Sun and Moon era, beautiful stuff. Maybe that's base set. I don't know. Clink Cling. Awesome cards. Little Pokeball action. You need that Pokeball, David? There's your Pokeball, my friend. Arbok. Treasure Energy. All right. Koofing. All right. Porygon. Take that. XY Evolution Reverse. That's a good one. Another Porygon. Why not? Sure. We'll take it. Regius. That's a Cosmos Hollow. Sun and Moon promo. Definitely go ahead and sleeve that one up. Is that the Walmart Pokemon pack? I'm not sure. Not sure what you mean there, Marcus. What is it you're opening? I'm not opening anything at this moment. We're just kind of processing some collections. I do have 2 Pokemon packs. You know what, Marcus? Because you asked, we're going to open them up. I was supposed to open them up before we went to this collection, but I was just too excited to get to it. But let's go ahead and open it up. I do have a couple packs we're opening up tonight. I opened up some Chaos Rising, and I do have some Pitch Black. But tonight was more about just kind of processing these collections I got from Goodwill. But I did have some packs to open up. Spoil y'all a little bit. I only need Master Balls now, by the way. Oh, awesome. That's awesome. I'm glad you only need Masters now. That'll take forever. That'll take forever to get Master Balls. My goodness. He needs Master Ball cards. And a green card. And a green card. And a green card. Brooks! Oh, my goodness. Oh, boy. All right. Pitch Black, y'all. Can we do something crazy? Could we see some awesomeness? I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I'm not feeling it. I just haven't been feeling these last few sets. You know, I mean, they're fun packs to open, I guess. They give us some cards to open, but, you know, I gotta see some big hits out of them. Gotta see something crazy. I mean, we did get that Greninja. Whale Mirror, all right. All right, that's kind of a big hit. Kind of. Whale Mirror, Sako Ito. Definitely add that to my eBay. That'll be a nice little playable card. And then the energy here is a nice, or this is a playable card. This will be a nice collectible card for sure. We're going to sleeve that one up as well. Add that to all my other artist cards I pull back. That's a Sako Ito. Crochet Artworks. I asked your sister if she can help me with the green card, bro. Oh my goodness, y'all are wild. All right, we do have a few of you out there that haven't hit that like button yet. I really appreciate if you guys smash that like button. You can double tap the screen as well. That'll also hit that like. Really appreciate it. Wouldn't mind seeing this live get to like 15, 20 likes before we end, you know? Would be awesome. We're already at 10. We're not too far off. We can get to 15. 15's usually been our average. I feel like we can do it. We can do it. We can do it. We can help our Cinderella. Make her just so pretty. All right, let's get it. Pitch Black. Come on, baby. We have not had a hit out of packs yet. All these packs from Target suck. All these packs from Target suck. Dang it. Yeah, those are from Target. Oh, I did get a ETB, but I think we're probably going to keep that sealed. I think that's my plan at the moment. All right. Back to some processing this collection. Got that Scrappy. Obstagoon. Some more Sword and Shield era. We want to get back to the older stuff. Hydreigon. Ooh. Ooh. That's a good card. 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 I gotta look that card up. That's a good card. This card might be fire, y'all. That card might be fire. No, that's not the right thing. No, that's not the right thing. I need better light. That might get it. No, that's still not the right thing. All right. What's the number on this thing? 2011. Dark Energy Play. Maybe we can just put play. Dark Energy Play. Or Darkness Energy, not Dark Energy. Darkness Energy. Come on now, work. I swear sometimes technology just hates the heck out of me. Bruh. That's stupid. All right, there it is. Which one do we think it is? 2011. It's got to be this one. All right. Moment of truth. $7. It's a good little card right there. That's a good little card right there. Yes, sir. All these ones that have that freaking Pops series or whatever stamp on them. They got those Pokemon play stamps on them. Those are good cards. For sure. I like that. I'll take that all day. That's a nice little hit. Good come up for sure. Prize pack, that's what it is. Prize pack cards are always good to hold. Yeah, for sure. All the prize pack cards got great value. All right. Some more Sun and Moon. Spiritomb Sun and Moon. Cinccino. To go with our first one. We got them both. Oh, check it out. It's the same set too, I bet. Oh, it's not. It's not the same set. Check it out, though. We got them both. Cinccino and Machino. Awesome stuff. Those are great cards. Chansey. Really great Chansey from XY Evolutions. Gosh, these are all great cards. Great cards. What a great collection from Goodwill. ShopGoodwill.com. Totally a plug. They don't pay me to say that. I just like buying from them. It's where I like to source a lot of my cards. Again, would love a sponsorship, but it is what it is. Got the Detective Pikachu, Mr. Mime. I like that. I pull some Detective Pikachu cards for sure. For sure. Obstagoon. Just kind of running through the Sword and Shield stuff. There's going to be stuff in here that I'll pull the list eventually, I'm sure. But right now, just kind of, okay. I like that Hollow Energy. That might be one of those water web Hollow Energies or something they're called, right? I think this is a specific Hollow Energy. Probably has some inherent value for that. But it's got some creases. It's got some beat. Definitely not in the best of shape, unfortunately. Some more Hollow Energies, though. XY Evolutions. That's a good one. All the XY Evolution Energies have great value. Definitely like that. Carvana. Anybody looking for a car? Little Carvana action. Dusknoir. All right. Little Cosmos Hollow. Take that. Sure. Cottony. Electabuzz. I have those as well. Awesome. Awesome, Marcus. Durant. Need some more artist cards, though. Leanna. It's a good Sun and Moon. Need some more artist cards. Never can have enough of them. I just always selling them out. Again, I've got a big 64 card order going out tomorrow of Yukimori cards and Komiya cards. $107. It'll end up being probably after I pay eBay fees, pay for shipping and all that. Maybe I'll put $75 in my pocket for 64 cards that came out of bulk, essentially. The Jigglypuff, 2 of them from Detective Pikachu. A Lampet, older Sun and Moon. Some more Sun and Moon. Damn, I love all these cards. Gulpin, this is a Yukimori card. That's a good one. That's a good Yukimori Sun and Moon card. I'd definitely take that all day. We're going to sleeve that one up too. I found 200 Yu-Gi-Oh cards from Savers for $9. That's awesome. That's awesome. Savers. Is that like a secondhand store or something? Pyroar. Dino. Hydreigon. Had a little stick to it. Salamence. Definitely a great Salamence reverse. Love Disc. Ludicolo. Gorgeist. Sneasel. All right. Second handful is pretty good too. We still have not found the fairy cards yet. I promise y'all that there are fairy cards in this collection. Eventually we'll get to those. I do see some more yellow border, but it seems this handful and maybe the rest of them is mostly gray border. So maybe it's in that little bit there is where the fairy cards are at, possibly. Make me a mod while David is gone. Too late, Brooks. Thrift store, yeah, okay. Thrift store, that makes sense. Or should I say brother-in-law? Y'all are wild. Oh, boy. All right, so we just got some more modern, super modern. This is all Phantasmal Flames. This actually might be the rips from that ETB that are in here, because they're all Phantasmal Flames hollows and reverse hollows. So that might be the rips from the 9 packs out of here. That'd be funny. Bet you it is. Miltank. Hollow Energy, sure. Black White era. Or not Black White era, but Black White. Black Bolt, White Flare. Minchino, Yukimori. We'll take that. That's a good pullable card for sure. Matane. Some of these others are pullable, but I'm just kind of stacking them all in in Scarlet and Violet Mega era. I have a Sword and Shield stack, and then I have a Sun and Moon and older stack. And that's just kind of how I'm sorting through them now. I'll go through them all later and add them respectfully to the different areas I need these cards. Some of the reverse hollows and hollows might get added to my multiple card listings on eBay. Some of them might get added to TCG Player for playable cards, like this Ignition Energy. Very good playable card. Definitely get that added to TCG Player. Meryl, that's a good one to add for a nice reverse hollow to sell on eBay. You can sell these cards for $250 shipped all day long. Team Rocket's Great Ball. Don't make me a DM, Jackie. You can DM her if you want. It's a free country. While you're at it, ask her if she's... What the heck? Instead of brother-in-law, we can be Eskimo brothers. Bro! Whoa, what the heck is going on with my chat, you guys? Applin. Another little Yukimori. Definitely like that Yukimori for sure. I know I say those artists so many times through all this, but you know, it is what it is. Those are the cool artists, you know? They make cool big cards and cool little cards. Yukimori makes an awesome tag team card. The awesome Venusaur and Snivy tag team card that's like $130 card right now is a Yukimori card. You know? We gotta give some respect to some of these OG awesome artists. And Yukimori, she's a cutie. I mean, she's been around forever. She's an awesome little cute Asian lady, you know? Dwibble. I don't know exactly where she's from. She might be Chinese, Japanese. I really don't know. Palafin. So I just say Asian because I'm unsure. Noibat. Aerodactyl reverse holo. That's a nice one. Sun and Moon era. I like that. Another Sun and or no, this is XY era. XY era reverse holo. It's a good one. There we go. Where you at, David? Lucario action happening. Got that Lucario holo. Beautiful card. I can't believe I still got, honestly, one big handful or two small handfuls to go through. Just fire collection. Oh, man. I love that Altaria. That is an awesome reverse holo. Jackie would love that Lucario for sure. Another Altaria. Little sword and shield action. Definitely going to get that added to the eBay. Litwick, that's going to get added. All of these Sun and Moon and older, they're all getting added. This whole stack. That whole stack right now is definitely going to get added to eBay. All clean Sun and Moon and older cards. There we go. Here's the fairy cards I promised. Got that Clefairy. Can't have a fairy card without Clefairy, right? Awesome little Sun and Moon. Clefairy reverse. Got some great value on that card for sure. Slurpuff reverse. I actually just got the holo also of this card in another collection last night on a live. So I've got the reverse and the holo now. Beautiful stuff. We can start master setting some of these things. Cottony. Some more of these awesome fairy cards. Beautiful fairy cards. I wish they made these still. Such a shame that we don't have fairy cards anymore. Oh, there we go, y'all. That's the big one. All right. We got to look that one up. I got to look that one up. Hold on. I got to look that one up. That's the big one right there. 81-122. 81-122. That's the big one there. What the fork? TCG player is freaking weird and stupid, bro. Watch this. So I'm going to use the scan and identify on eBay. And we're going to look up sold listings. Allow access. So you guys can see a little bit, yeah? Yeah, because I've been selling the non-holo this card for like $5 shipped. The non-holo version of this card for $5 shipped. There's one right there for $7 plus $15 delivery for the non-holo version, right? And they're over here trying to tell me this thing's like, oh no, there's a price. What the heck, man? I hate the price way it works. $22. There we go. That makes more sense. I was looking at stupid, weird numbers. $22.34. $22.34 for that Clefairy reverse. I'll probably end up listing this thing for $29.99 on my eBay. Shipped. Guaranteed. And it'll sell. That card will sell all day long. So clean, too. I mean, it's got a little bit of down here in the bottom corners, but otherwise, it's a clean card. It's a clean card. I love it. Love it, like it, want some more of it. Yes, sir. I muddied up my cards. There we go. Get my live back out here. Skip to live. I'm not watching the live over here either. Dang it. I haven't been watching the live since the slowpoke over there. Oh my gosh. Well, there's another viewer. Right? Right, Brooks? That's exactly what I feel like I'm seeing. And it's just so many different prices on there, too. Like, one thing's saying $3, one thing's saying $2, one thing's saying $1, and then another thing says $22. Which price am I supposed to be looking at? Yeah, TCG Player has GameStop trade-in prices now, for sure. Ah, this man knows. Yeah, I definitely know. Docking is some Mormon stuff. I need to live near Bayou. Who said we haven't linked before? What the fork? Oh, talking some craziness. All right. Some more fairy cards. We got that Flabebe. Another Clefairy. That's a good one. That's a cute one. These Clefairies will definitely have some good values of verses, as well as this Azumarill. Oh, man, that's a great Azumarill card. Yeah, buddy. Flabebe Cosmos Hollow. Featuring, I can never see that Pokemon's name. Is it Kira? Kiria? Whatever it is. Gardevoir's middle evolution. And then it's Spritzy, right? Spritzatu? Yeah, something like that. That's a good little card. I think that one deserves its own sleeve, yeah. I think we're going to go ahead and sleeve that one up right now. Why not? I probably should have sleeved up the Clefairies too, but we're just sleeving up some random stuff to break up the monotony of all this. Or Choreo, great fairy card there. Actually, I guess these are psychic cards now, huh? Not fairy anymore. Moltres. Just some more standard bulk. Kirlia. I know I'm not saying it right. And Spritzy. Yeah, Spritzy. Floyd, can I buy that from you? You can definitely check it out on my eBay. I don't have any necessary way that you can just like buy directly from me, but you can always try and reach out on my email. I have my email linked in my description, and you can reach out for me there and try to put some order together with me. Or you can always go and check out my eBay. Currently I have 4,700 listings on eBay with like 8,600 cards listed in total. So I have a lot of different stuff listed on my eBay. And that one will be on there soon. I wouldn't say it's going to be on there right away. I have a lot of backlog of stuff I need to get listed in. So it'll be on there soon. But maybe there's other cards you might want to do a little group of collection that, might want to put a little group of cards together. Do a little group buy maybe. If that is the case and you do find some things, I just did a little group buy with one of my other viewers, Miss Independent. She wanted the First Partner Series 2 collection cards that I just opened up on my Wednesday Night Live last week. We got the second series, the black-white ones. I don't remember what, so was it Tepeg, Snivy, and Oshawott, I think it was. She needed those to finish her Series 2, so she got those as well as like $20 worth of other stuff off my eBay. I made her a nice little group purchase and sent that out to her. She got that today. She was here on the live earlier. So I've done stuff like that before. But like if it's just a single card, I don't know, I would just say like check it out on my eBay. It's usually going to be the easiest way for both you and I to make the purchase happen, you know what I mean? Definitely go and check out my eBay. You can scan the QR code. It's also linked in the description. And make sure to give me a follow over there so you can always be notified when I have new stuff listing. Come on, let's get back. Nice little Chichino. Let's get back to some older stuff here. Still have a little bit of older stuff. I did split up my handfuls. Deoxys. That's a nice Deoxys for sure. I have God mode powers there. Sleeve is in Florida, not New York. Yeah, I'm in Florida. Or I could trade you bulk for it. I'm located in Florida, New York. I could definitely do some kind of trade too. Again, you can always reach me out on my email. Is probably the best way for you to contact me. It's linked in the description. And I would, however, because, I have a community of people here who trust. I'm on YouTube. I would need you to first send me your bulk cards so that I can, make sure you're going to send me your stuff before I send out the card. That would definitely be how a trade would have to work with me like that. I would have to receive the trade from you first before I sent out the respectable trade. And, I have 100% feedback on eBay. I've got almost 2,400, 100% feedback on eBay. So I'm a very trustworthy guy. This is not my only place I sell stuff either. I have a very big reptile business too that I have a lot of respect and a lot of people I can call on for references for you. I have God Mode Powers here. What are we doing? We're just processing a group of cards I got from Goodwill. Just kind of going through, finding the hits out of that. Oh, we got 13 likes. No shot, y'all. Awesome stuff. 2 more likes away from 15. Definitely should get 15 this live. Hope we can get 20. We're hanging out and chilling. Yeah, we're hanging out and chilling. Just hanging out and chilling. Just kicking it. Ripping. Going through that bulk like you got. How many Master Balls have you found? Haven't found any Master Balls. It's been a while. I haven't got any good prismatic bulk, honestly. I need to connect with Mystery Jim down the road again. He hasn't got me in any bulk in a while. I know he's got some. I know he's got it. He just needs to let me know what he's got for me. And I trade with him all the time. He gets store credit for his bulk, and he uses that store credit to buy dirt, wood, and leaves for me. That's right. I trade dirt, wood, and leaves, and bugs for Pokemon cards. I've done it many times. Not something most people can see. It's definitely my own little niche that I can trade that kind of stuff for. All right, so the rest of these is just more modern bulk. I'm just going to kind of fan these a little bit. We don't need to really be too awesome about showing these off. There's nothing too crazy in here. It's just a bunch of reverses from Mega Era. Looks like a lot of Phantasmal stuff mostly. So that's nice. Sorry I haven't been chatting but lurking. No, the lurk's cool too. I need those watch hours. You know, you need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 long form watch hours to get monetized on YouTube. So I need those watch hours. Whether you're here talking or not, you just there watching is definitely appreciable. All right, same thing with this group. I think I'm going to fan through until I get to those last few yellow borders. Because, again, this is just a bunch of reverse hauls, basic bulk. There's not going to be anything too crazy in here. It's all modern. But nice cards for sure. I do think, like, any of the Charmanders and Charmeleons were pulled out of here. We should have had some Charmanders and Charmeleons and a few other cards in Phantasmal 2 that we're not seeing out of this group. So somebody did pull those cards out of their hollows and reverse hollows for sure. Or reverse hollows anyways. Miltank. And those are the last bit of the yellow borders. Last bit of the yellow borders from that collection. What a good collection. We should easily be able to make value with that collection for sure. And then, of course, we got a nice little Phantasmal Flames ETB, you know? Good stuff. All right. Yeah, I think I've had one of these Floatas before, but I think the one I had before was maybe not in as good a shape as this one is. This one's pretty clean. It's like, I'd probably have to call it light play just because it has a little whitening on each corner, but it's near mint. I mean, it's pretty near mint. Nice promo though. That energy was awesome. Got that cracked ice hollow. I'm pretty sure this is like a water web hollow is what that's called. The Magikarp reverse, hollow, and that Salamence reverse. That thing's fire. Good little group there. And then, of course, all this smoke right here. That is all Sun and Moon, XY, hollows and reverse hollows. Beautiful, beautiful group of stuff there. We're going to list right away on my eBay. And then we even got some of the Detect the Pikachu cards. And then, of course, we cannot forget about that awesome Clefairy Comia. So for those that don't know, this sorry, I got a frog in my throat. Get some Mountain Dew. Get some Mountain Dew in it. So this Clefairy card here, with the Hypno in the background, they're kind of a matching set. There is a Hypno card that goes with it. I have them. I have both of them. They're part of my binder collection. I don't think I necessarily have them as damage. I just have them because they're cool. I have them because I like them. But they're part of my little PC here. I always try to tell people I don't have a PC, but technically I guess I do. I guess I do have a PC. To some degree. You know, it's hard to say that when you're a reseller. You know, most things, when you're a reseller, most things are available. You know what I mean? But yeah, so the Clefairy and the Hypno. So in the background of the Hypno, you get the Clefairy there, right? And then in the background of the Clefairy, you get the Hypno. Both those cards kind of go together. Both of them are Tamakazu Kamiya cards. Both of these on their own are like $3 to $5, just as non-hollows. Nice little cards for sure. I guess the Hypno's got some damage to it. But yeah, this binder's mostly damage cards. Got that Squirtle last night. That thing was sick. From Crystal Guardians. Awesome reverse hollow Crystal Guardians card. It's like a $130 card if it wasn't damaged as crap. All right. Let me catch back up on chat. I got a little behind. Sorry about that. If you find a reverse hollow from Mega, let me know. I'm sure I had those, David. I'm sure I had that reverse haul. That's the reverse haul I need to complete bulk of that set. Yeah, I'm sure I had that. Ooh. I got lucky and pulled the Bulb, Charmander, and Squirtle first time opening first partners, okay? I will email you and get that address. Oh, yeah. The Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle first partners, those are great cards. I love those cards. Those are great. The first partner series 1, all of them honestly are great. But obviously the Kantos are the best. I also have pulled those cards. I think I might have pulled them twice. Maybe it was just once. I got the whole set. I pulled the whole set. I think I opened 3 or 4 boxes of the set. I got the whole set of the first partners. I did list them all. I may still have... Was it Chikorita? No, the Chikorita is part of Series 2, right? Is the Chikorita part of Series 1? I think I still have the Chikorita on my eBay. And maybe like a couple other first partners. I do still have... there's a couple of the Series 2 on my eBay right now for sure. Was it the Sobble and whatever else came with the Sobble? Those 3 are on my eBay twice. I got it twice. So I have 2 copies of each of those. I got multiple reverses, I believe, yeah. I have ripped so much Mega and my EX2 she gave me. Oh, and my X2 she gave me all of her bulk and haven't been able to find it. Awesome. Also looked at 2 LGSs here and nothing. That's crazy. David email. I'll look good when I get home. I'm out of town. Road, blah, blah, blah. Will do for sure. All right, that's cool. Glad y'all are connecting and getting that all done. All right, let's go ahead. Yukimori, Kamiya, Yukimori, and Asako Ito. Get those put in our respectable artist piles I have going over here. Always growing, always adding to my eBay. I just added a whole bunch of them today. I just kind of increased some of the quantities of some of the listings I already had of those cards. But I do need to go back through and relist some of the ones that I don't have currently listed. So all these are... the condition on these aren't the best. There are some that are a little rough, but there's a lot of them in here that are pretty good. There's a lot of them in here that are pretty good. Definitely a good little group. We're going to get those listed, be very happy with it. Get a lot of these added to my eBay as well in my reverse hollow sections. I have over there on my eBay inventory, I have 3 different sections of hollows and reverse hollows. One is Sword and Shield, one is Scarlet and Violet, and one is Mega Era. And I just have them all alphabetized, and that's how I listed them on eBay. It was alphabetizing. I know it's not the chaos sorting everybody likes to do. I do the chaos sort for all my better stuff, all my more one-off cards, all my like art rares, and like, you know, these guys are all one-offs. You know, I don't have a mass multiple cards of any of these, so those will get listed as a chaos sort. But the more basic bulk that I list them alphabetically, believe it or not. And then I go back through them and add to their quantities through eBay instead of using some of the other options that some of these other people talk about, like Card Uploader and Sort Swift, using those to take care of their inventory the way that they do it. I just do it myself. Takes a little more extra work, but I'm always keeping refreshed in my head on what I have in my inventory, where it's all at. So I like it. It's all therapeutic to me. You know, going through all this, doing all this, it's therapeutic. I enjoy it. My camera is being weird about focusing. Yeah, how come nobody told me that? It just keeps doing this weird in and out focusing. Just keeps wanting to grab on to all kinds of different things. Do you need all those Series 2 cards? I need all the Series 2 cards. You need a job, David. I definitely would trade that Squirtle crystal stamp. How much? Oh, I don't know, Marcus. So again, this is, if it was near mint, right? This is like a $130 card, right? I'm a bit of a damaged card collector, so I definitely kind of, any cards that I get that I really, really like that are damaged, I have them in that binder. This is one of them. I just got this last night in a collection from Goodwill. And I mean, you can see this thing, it is beat, right? We've got peeled up corners here. It's got water damage on the bottom. All peeled up there. Big old crease up down the whole middle. But if you look this card up, damage price is still in, I believe, like the $30 to $40 range. So that would be like damage value on this card, I guess. I don't know that somebody would pay me that much for this card, maybe shipped, but I haven't decided what I'm doing with it yet. Definitely reach out to me. Definitely shoot me an email. We'll connect, figure it out. For sure. Keep that card in mind. And then the Floetta. And like I said, you can always scour my eBay, see if there's anything on there. I got plenty of stuff on eBay for sure. Brooks, that card is in better condition than my mental health. I do have a job. Well, good. I'm glad you got a job, David. I know. I'm just giving you a hard time, brother. That Starmie has lost a lot of value. When I first got it, it was 70. Now it's around 40. No shot. Are you serious? Is this Starmie really around $40 now? Dang. Should I have sold it when I pulled it? I was going to... Well, we're not selling it anyways, right? I'm grading it. So this came out of a Pokeball that my kids got me for Father's Day. So I just kept it. We're going to grade it. It'll be something that'll be in the PC. I don't keep a whole lot of stuff in the PC, but I do have random tidbits of things that have meaning to me to put them in the PC. That would be one of them. JK, I'm good. But yeah, that Squirrel's definitely a cool card. Definitely a cool card. I have a lot of really cool older cards like that on my eBay. I buy a lot of stuff off of Goodwill. And by doing so, I get a lot of crazy cards. Crazy cards. Just kind of sorting these stacks a little bit, deciding what I'm doing with everything. Letting this live burn out a bit. It is 2 a.m. Eastern time. Holy crap, it is late. We should probably get off here. I did start the live really late. I will attest to that. We started the live at like 11:30, right? I did sell the one TJ pulled me. Yeah. TJ pulled me that one. I sold it. And then I pulled this one. Yeah, I pulled this one. I sold that one that TJ pulled me. And I think I sold it for, maybe it was $78 shipped. I think I sold it for. Maybe it was $70 shipped. It was in that range, in that 70 range shipped. Yeah, I sold that one. Right away almost, too. So yeah, I've had 2 of those SIRs. We haven't had the Meowth yet, though. We haven't hit the Meowth. Still waiting on that one. All right, where are we at with likes? 14 likes. One more like away from 15. Can we get one more like out there? Could we get 6 more to get us to 20 before we end this live? That would be awesome. All you guys got to do is double tap that screen, hit that like button. Really, really appreciate it. If you guys haven't already. Would be awesome before we end this live, but we couldn't get one more like, maybe a couple more likes. It looks like there should be a couple of you out there that might be able to hit that like button. Rip a pack before you log off. All right. I like the way you think, Brooks. I like the way you think. We'll rip a pack before we log off. What should I do? I don't have a lot of options. I have Chaos Rising and Pitch Black. I have either one of those in sleeve blisters or the check lane blisters with the coins. Or we could be a little crazier, and I guess I could maybe be swayed to do one of these knockout collection boxes and get a pack of Twilight Masquerade and Surging Sparks. And then we'll have 2 packs to open up. Check lane blister, he says. The legends say that if you ban Brooks, you'll get 6 likes. I believe it. Knockout? Yeah, because it's 2 packs, of course. All right, it's fine. I have some extra knockouts. We definitely have scored a bit of those in the past. I think I have 2, 4, I think I have 6 of the newest knockouts. So which one are we thinking? I'm going to pull it off the top row here, and those are going to be our options. All right. Will we do the Kyogre or the Suicune? Where's the hits at? Kyogre or Suicune? What are y'all thinking? Knockout like what I want to do to David. Oh, man. Was going to say something, but I'll keep it to myself, Brooks. Y'all are wild tonight, man. All right, come on, y'all. What are we thinking? Kyogre or Suicune? Make sure everybody's hit that... Make sure y'all have refreshed your streams, too. Everybody's watching live, you know. Sometimes you get a little behind on the stream. Make sure you hit that refresh button, hit that live button. What do we think? Which one? Kyogre or Suicune? First one that speaks is the winner. 2 packs inside. The ugly whale shark. The ugly whale shark. All right. The ugly whale shark it is. The ugly whale shark it is. Yeah, I recently got a whole bunch of these. I mean, I'm always kind of buying them when I see them at Walmart drops and stuff. Both, David says. We'll see. I usually get a bunch of these, though. Walmart's always dropping these. And then I recently bought a whole bunch of them off of eBay. I had a group of them. I was trying to do a kind of a themed opening. We had one opening where we were searching for Pikachus. So I was opening up a whole bunch of Surging Sparks and other packs that had Pikachu. And then we did another opening searching for Greninjas. So I was opening up Twilight Masquerade and Chaos Rising in search of a Greninja, which we did pull. So we get Surging Sparks and Twilight Masquerade. I haven't done the best with these knockout packs, I gotta say. I definitely have had better luck with some of the older knockout packs. I do have some older knockout packs, so we'll be opening those up here before too long. I want to do another big knockout collection opening where I buy some more of the older knockout boxes and we just open up a bunch of them from, you know, the different eras and timelines and what the heck ever's. Twilight Masquerade. I did an opening like that a long time ago on YouTube here, and it's been a while. So it'd be fun. There's some knockout boxes out there that are like $800. There's a Greninja knockout box and a Charizard knockout box. And one of them's like $500, one of them's like $800. Crazy value. I don't know what packs are inside, but that's a lot of money for 2 packs. Obviously, it's probably that item that at this point in time should just remain sealed. The value is in it being sealed. I feel like, you know, at that price, probably not a whole lot of them out there. All right, Twilight. What are we looking for in this set? Would love to see the Greninja, of course. Greninja would be a good one. Eevee. Eevee's an awesome card. The Eevee in here has got a bunch of different Eevees all chilling around the sofa. The Snorlax reverse, that's a good one. That's a good bulk. The Chansey would be a good IR to be behind here. Do a little peek. Can we get an SIR? No SIR. Feebas. An Alakazam. Nothing out of there. Nothing out of there. All right, we got the 15 likes, y'all. Awesome stuff. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate y'all hanging in there with me, just hanging out, chilling for the night on this random Monday night live. Again, we'll be back Wednesday night. Wednesday night we'll be opening up that whole booster box of Pitch Black. We'll be doing that at 10:30 p.m. Eastern. And also, I forgot this whole entire time, my whole eBay right now is 15% off. If you guys haven't been over to my eBay in a while, make sure you go and check it out. Everything over there on my eBay right now, $1.95 and up, is 15% off. So you can get cards that are $1.95 for $1.66, or cards that are $10. You'll get what's 15% off? It's $1.50. So you'll get cards that are $10 for $8.50. Really great way for you to save a bunch of savings. And of course, I have buy 3, get 1 free, buy 2, get 1 free. Really great ways for you guys to save a lot of money on my eBay right now. That sale is going to end tomorrow night, Tuesday night, at midnight, Pacific. Goodness, words, pronunciate, talk, move the mouth, lips, tongue. That sale is going to end tomorrow night, Tuesday night, at midnight, Pacific time. Because eBay is set at Pacific time, so that's just what the sale was set at. That's eBay's time zone is over there in California. Magneton would love to see something yellow. I pulled the gold card out of this set, the gold Pikachu. I have pulled that card from the collection boxes. Fucking, are you kidding me? That's all we get. A little freaking I'm so glad y'all taught me into opening that. I'm so glad you guys taught me into opening that. That was such a great idea. Let's do it again. Behold Pikachu incoming. Oh my goodness. Was there yesterday looking for Master Balls? Oh yeah. All right. Screw it. Screw it. Why not? We gotta get some Mountain Dew though. We gotta get some Mountain Dew. I'm gonna open this pack up. Let all y'all know how amazing you guys are and gals. And then we're gonna end this live. Blame David for those trash pulls. Definitely. Wait a minute, Brooks. It was you that picked the whale. It's your fault. You picked the whale. I didn't open the whale shark. Yeah. So all the blame is on you, Brooks. Yeah. What the heck, Brooks? All right, we got the Suicune. I didn't see if there's any swirls on that whale mirror, or Kyogre, I mean. Nope, no swirls on the Suicune. All right, here we go again. Back at it. Surging Sparks and Twilight. Let's do Surging Sparks first this time. Surging Sparks first this time. All right. Can we get some yellow goodness? So many things that are yellow in here that would just be awesome to hit. For real. What else is in Surging? The birds. Latios. I have pulled the Latios. Matter of fact, I pulled the Latios from the Charizard, the Mega Charizard collection box. I bought one of those from TJ over at Pokepaster TCG. He shipped it to me sealed, and we opened it up on live and pulled the Latios from a Surging Sparks pack out of it. I still have that card put away. Got to send it away to be graded one of these days when PSA opens back up. All right, y'all. Moment of truth for Surging. Do we do the peak? Nothing on the peak. Oh, Dust Ball. Again, man, these knockout collections have been rough for me. Like I said, I did that big opening hunting for Pikachu and big opening hunting for Greninja, and I used a whole bunch of these knockout packs to get the Twilight Masquerade and Surging Sparks packs I needed for those openings, and we just did terrible on both of them. We did absolutely terrible, full cooked on both those openings. These boxes are just, I think they weigh them. I think they're weighing these packs at this point. Like, little Eevee, would love to see the Eevee out here, y'all. Definitely let's kind of keep seeing the Eevee. Let's just keep seeing Eevee. Eevee would be awesome. Would love to see that card. I have pulled it once before. Beautiful, awesome, cute, adorable card. Anytime you can put more than one Pokemon on the same card, it's going to be awesome. Especially a bunch of Eevees just kind of hanging around. We don't have an SIR. I do think maybe there's something in the back. Yep, a little Luxray in the back. Just the base EX double rare in each of these dang freaking knockout packs. Garbage. Garbage, y'all. I should have ended the live 20 minutes ago. That's all right. They need to be open at some point, right? Can't keep it all sealed. Can't take it with us. We got to open it up. And I'm going to kind of clean it up here now. All right. Spark it up. I wish. I'm going to be sparking it up here in a little bit once I get off the live. I just blame David for everything that goes wrong. No, that's a good way to go. See if it happens. Yeah, it definitely happens. Sure, blame me for everything. Oh, my goodness. You guys are wild. Definitely appreciate both of y'all on the live tonight, man. You guys have made it fun. Made it fun for sure. Had some good laughs with y'all. Definitely appreciate everybody, not just you guys, everybody. Everybody that wants to devote their time to me. You guys could be doing anything else, sitting on somebody else's live, doing something productive. But you're here with me, and I really appreciate that. Really, really do. You guys are so awesome. Definitely honored. And, yeah. If I don't see you all tomorrow night, I doubt that I will. Definitely catch me Wednesday night. Like I said, we'll be going live Wednesday night at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Or not Eastern Standard Time. Eastern Time. And until then, catch you in the next one. Peace.